I swear to God, Hero, if I don't have every stream on my October stats, I will be so mad. I will be so mad. chat. Chat, look at you. Oh, you're on the other side of the screen. You're on the other side of the screen, chat. Now it looks like I'm looking at you. Now it looks like I'm looking
Mr.
at
Lion
you, chat, instead of talking away
says,
from
hello,
you.
Megu. I have
Hello.
been awaiting you. Stare, I know
You've
you
been
have
waiting
taken
me.
your meds at least today, but did you brush your fangs?
Yes.
Did you brush them yesterday as well?
No.
Now you did it. Ping every Monday. You are getting called out.
Not every
If yes, I will still
Monday.
ping you next 2 Mondays. Love you lots and let's have an awesome stream.
No, not the Monday things. Apparently we just get too silly on Mondays. Apparently we get a little too silly on Mondays. I'm scared. What are you scared of, Hero? What are you scared of? Is it because like I can come here and just like Is that why you're scared? Is that why you're scared, Hero? I don't like being over here. Wait, why is... Hang on, actually. Where did your angle go? Wait. Why do you not have your funky angle anymore? Why is the channel angled? There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. Search up 500 Teeth Dinosaur. I bet you won't. You're right, I won't. You're right, I won't. I'm just here to yap. I'm just here to yap with my friendos. I've been sick on and off all month. I'm just here to yap. Chat, I didn't... I hope I'm not jinxing myself, but today, yesterday, and Sunday, I've like woke up and I've like felt fine and like completely normal every day. Well, you know, like mega normal. I'm not completely normal, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, and not like completely normal. I'm still like sneezing occasionally, but I'm not like all congested and stuff anymore, and my head doesn't feel like it's gonna explode constantly. I'm thriving, chat. I'm thriving, chat. How are y'all doing anyway? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, innit? I know what day it is this week. For now, at least. I can't promise every day. But today I know it's Tuesday. I know it's Tuesday today. Oh, hi. Hi. I did not mean to scroll in. Big Mega big. How we doing, everyone? Eugen, I can't believe you were like here first, but you didn't redeem the worm. You could have had a worm, but you wasted your time posting an emote instead. And Lilac stole the worm for you. Lilac stole the worm. If you hadn't have been in the emote menu and you were in the redeems menu instead, you could have wormed it up. But now Lilac's worming it up. Congratulations on your worm, Lilac. Congratulations. 4 worms now. You've nearly got an entire fistful of worms. You got a worm for every finger on one hand because your thumb doesn't count. You have a worm for every finger on one hand. Imagine if your fingers were like worms. Imagine if you just had like wiggly little worms for fingers. That'd be so weird. Let's have a look. Who else have we got? We got Eugen, of course. We have Bovington. We got Paper Tiger. We have Hero. Hero, I'm not even joking. I will be so upset if my stats are fucked next month. If my October stats come out and it says I didn't attend every stream, I will cry. I want you to know this. I want you to know that I will be upset and I will cry. We got Jacobus as well. Hello, Mr. Lion. Hi, Mr. Lion. I went to take my pills this morning and I was like, oh, whoops, I didn't take Mondays. And then I noticed on the other half of the pill dispenser, there were pills in last Monday as well. And I was like, oh, whoops. I guess I just don't take my pills on Monday anymore, huh? It wasn't intentional. I don't know. I don't know. Energy just hits different on a Monday, you know? Energy just hits different on a Monday. I know, I'm slow. You wasted your time. You used your time inefficiently. You were looking up emotes or typing emotes when you could have been redeeming worms. That's your problem. It wasn't that you were too slow. Your priorities were just wrong. Oh my god, chat, streaming might be the answer to my temperature. I'm like, I feel like I'm warmer streaming than I have been not streaming. And yeah, great cute emotes. Cute emotes are very addictive. I swear, like, between Twitch and having Nitro on Discord, like, I'm not even joking, like, I barely know how to express myself without emotes anymore. I barely know how to express myself with emotes anymore. Like, even using emojis on like Twitter and stuff, it feels too limiting. And like, that's one thing I don't like about Blue Sky. Blue Sky, like the library of emojis on Blue Sky is really small. I don't know why it's so small, but it's really small. And I keep trying to use emotes and they don't exist on Blue Sky. And then I get sad because I'm like, I don't know how to convey this emotion without this emoji. Like, well, what do you mean I can't have the eyes welled up with tears but smiling emote here? Well, what do you mean? Like the regular cry and the pleading eyes, you know, they don't cut it sometimes, you know. And like the single tear with the smile, again, it doesn't cut it, you know. I want that like welled up eyes but still smile, you know. And it's not there. I keep going to post it and I'm looking, I'm like scanning across the lines and like it's not there. And then I get sad. Then I get sad because I'm like, I don't know how to write my feelings about this emoji. How do I express myself with no emojis? Maybe that's why it's so hard to deal with my mum these days. Maybe it's just because I can't emote at her. Maybe that's some. Oh god, oh, my visit was such hard work yesterday, chat. Oh, she sure was something yesterday. She sure was something yesterday. I came home and Mia was like, so, your mum? And I was just like, don't. I was just like, don't. I just want to slug mode on the sofa and decompress. Like, I cannot talk about this right now. Vicky be like, mod check? Nah. Emote check. Emote check. But yeah, I had plans today, chat. I no longer have plans today. I was gonna do web fishing today. I thought, you know, web fishing, perfect. Like that's gonna be like my first stream, because I said on Discord yesterday, didn't I? Like I didn't wanna just jump straight into like my first stream back doing Still Wakes the Deep. I do still plan on playing that. I really want to play that. That is still planned to be my next thing I want to stream. But I don't want to like just jump back into doing too much too soon sort of thing, just in case I do get sick again. Hopefully I won't. I feel like with how good the last 3 days, or I guess technically 2.5, because we're not through today yet. But I feel like with how I've been like the last few days, like touch wood, I should be okay, but like, I still want to take it a little bit easy, you know. So I was like, we'll do web fishing. It's cute, it's chill, you know. I can still yap to you guys, you can join in and stuff. And then I see all the fucking news over social media this morning. I saw it on Blue Sky and Twitter, and people were talking about Discord and stuff, because there's some sad little hacker man going around ruining web fishing. Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? How I don't understand. I don't understand the mentality. Like I think cheating and like hacking in games in general is just like a pretty low tier shitty thing to do. But But like, I can almost understand it. You know, like, if you're gonna do like wall hacks and stuff in like a shooting game, it makes sense because you know they want to see their name up on the leaderboard or whatever. But like, there's literally nothing to gain from hacking web phishing. It's just ruining people's fun for no reason. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what has to be wrong with someone to want to ruin something just so pure and lighthearted as web phishing. But here we are in 2024 and we are not allowed to have nice things. Alex the Dumb, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Moo Crew. Welcome. So yeah, web phishing was my plan today. I was really looking forward to playing it with you guys and just hanging out and fishing and yapping, because I've watched a few other people stream web phishing and I've been playing web phishing myself off stream and I've been having a really nice time. So I was excited to play it with you guys, and that was my plan. And then I read all that stuff this morning, and then I thought to myself, oh, that's a shame. I was like, maybe I'll still play web phishing, but I'll play it like solo offline. I won't play it like with everyone. And then I carried on reading the thread, and then I saw people reporting like, oh my god, this happened to me too, and I wasn't even online. And I was like, what? Like, what? Like, it says solo offline. Like, I don't understand how they can even get in. Like, if it's supposed to be offline, I don't get it. But that's terrifying. So then I was like, okay, well, fuck. I can't do that either. Gilly!
I was doing some chores and I missed my beautiful silly pink cat.
No, I'm right here, baby girl. I love you, Gilly. Thank you so much for that thick heckin' resubby. Thank you. You haven't missed a lot yet, to be fair. You haven't missed a lot. I was probably on like my starting screen for like my normal 10 minutes ish anyway. And then I just said hello to everyone. Mr. Lion chastised me for forgetting my pills, and he has said that he is now giving me a ping every Monday. And now I'm just ranting about web phishing because I was saying like, web phishing was my plan for today. You know, that was what I wanted to do because I didn't want to do anything too strenuous or anything. I don't want to like jinx myself and do too much too soon and then feel ill again. So web phishing was my plan. That was what I was doing today. I was very excited about it, but obviously then I saw all the shit this morning about web phishing and I was like, well, fuck. I can no longer play web phishing. So I don't know if I'll do anything else today. I didn't really have any, you know, I had a plan. I did I didn't make a backup plan. I had a plan. It was web phishing. There was no backup plan because, like, why would you make a backup plan for something like web phishing? Like, logically, how does web phishing go wrong? But you know, past Megu could not perceive just how weird some people could be. So here we are, not web phishing. So I figured I would just go live as just chatting. And then yeah, I don't really know if the mood takes us somewhere else later, then so be it. If not. It might just be a yapping stream. Who knows? Who knows? Megan's back. Yippee! I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be on stream. I missed you guys. I made like a big mopey post on Blue Sky the other day. And then I did regret it a little bit, but I stand by it. I'm not a post deleter, you know. I don't like go back and deleting posts, so it's still up if anyone's curious. But like, I did make a little mopey post. I did like a little bit of a meme funny with it too, but like it's so annoying because like I wanted to do so much when I had this model, you know. I've got like so much enthusiasm, and like so many dreams of silly little things I want to do with this model, and I was really looking forward to it. And then I've pretty much been ill ever since. I've done like 5 streams since my debut stream, and I was really fucking bummed out about it. So I did a teehee funny video because, like, you know, if I didn't make a joke about it, I was gonna cry about it. So I made like a teehee funny about it, but it was still kind of a mopey post. But yeah, I really missed you guys. So it's really nice to be back and just like having a little yap and stuff. It's a shame we're not web fishing. Because web fishing is cute. You know, you can have some people on stream with you as well. You know, you can celebrate each other's little fishies and stuff. I'm still missing a fish. I'm missing the golden ray. It's the only fish I haven't had. I haven't had the golden ray. But now I can't even fucking fish for it. Because apparently you're not even safe offline. Stinky! I can't believe. Like, I really don't understand the logic. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get how you could take something so simple and pure and lighthearted as web fishing and go, I want to ruin this shit. Like, how fucking petty and miserable must you be in your own fucking life to want to go on a fucking game like web fishing and ruin it for people? Like, how fucking pathetic do you have to be? That is such fucking loser behavior. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and say I think that person's evil or anything like that, you know? Like, it's just sad. It's straight up just sad. Like, that is pathetic loser baby behavior. Like, I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. It's so weird. It's so weird. It reminds me of, like, do you remember back in the day, like, and like I would see like tweets and stuff from people who played Animal Crossing, and they just like opened their island up to anyone, and then they'd like be making like videos and posts and stuff really upset because like some weirdo came to their island and like chopped down all their trees while they were AFK or something, and then they were like really upset because like their island, you know, rightfully was ruined. That's like, I don't understand. What kind of person do you have to be to take something just so whimsical, you know? Like, it's pure innocent whimsical fun, right? Like, I just don't understand what kind of person you have to be to want to see something like that and say, I'm gonna shit all over it. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But yeah, my golden ray will have to wait apparently, because I'm not gonna play it while this tomfoolery is going around. I'm a better safe than sorry kind of girly, you know? So like, I don't want to risk it. Like, what are the chances of him ending up in my private lobby out of like, you know, however many people playing it, you know? Statistically, probably not that high, but like, why risk it, you know? Why take the chance, you know? I'm a why take the chance kind of girly. So I'm not going to risk it. I'm just not going to play it. Hopefully they'll put out like a patch or something to fix. I don't know. I don't know anything about like programming or coding or anything, game design. You guys know me. I'm not far off being tech illiterate. So I don't know what the answer is, but I hope they're able to fix like whatever this like vulnerability is. I hope they can fix it soon, so people can play again. Because I've really enjoyed like the last few days. It's just like sitting in web fishing and stuff, and just like hanging out with people and just like chatting and stuff. Like, I hung out with Geary a bunch. Not yesterday, on Sunday, I think. Was it Sunday? Where we spent like basically all day in web fishing, and it was just nice. And like half the time I wasn't even like actively fishing or anything, but I was just like just there and just chatting and stuff, and it's so comfy and cozy and nice. I don't know, I really like it. It really does. Like, I made a post on Blue Sky about this as well, but like it really does remind me of like when Animal Crossing New Horizons came out, and obviously that tied in with the pandemic, didn't it? So like a lot of people are like isolated and stuff, and a lot of people took to, you know, hanging out with friends on Animal Crossing instead, you know? And web fishing really takes me back to that time, you know? Like, I know web fishing obviously doesn't do everything Animal Crossing did, but like that's the same kind of chill vibe I get, you know? Like, just like hanging out on someone's island and you know you do your silly little emotes and poses and stuff, and you just type in text, and like you hear your character do the funny little like talking. And it's just so cute and fun, and like Web Fiction reminds me of that, and it's really nice. It's really nice. I'm so mad that some sad, pathetic loser has tried to ruin this for everyone. Sorry, Skibbity Sigma of them. It is so not Skibbity Sigma. You're so right. Oh, what was that thing we were talking about the other week that I was confused about? He has, whoever is doing that stuff, he has no aura. am I using that right? Wait, no aura. He has no aura, right? Is that an example of no aura? He has negative aura. He has like negative aura. Whoever's doing that has like minus 1 million billion aura. I'm looking forward to the Pirate Software making a short on it and his use of the box. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what any of those words mean in context of that sentence. I don't know. I'm assuming the Pirate Software. Are they like a YouTuber or something? I'm guessing he's making a short on it, but I don't know who that is or what the box is. Megu no. Megu no. I hope they can fix it soon though. Whatever it is, like however this person is getting in, I hope we can get a fix soon. Hi Sayu, is it Sayu Lovey Sumaril? Hi, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. How you doing? That's so many first time chatters today. Hi everyone. Hi.
Kira Piri says Pirate Software is a Twitch streamer who has a lot of experience in hacking and security.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. But cool. Happy Tuesday! Yeah, it's Tuesday, innit? It's Tuesday, innit? I've been a productive little bean today. I've been a productive little bean. I took the bins out, and I brushed my toothers. I've done my pills today. I even made myself lunch today, chat. I had a cheese and ham Sammy for lunch. So I've even eaten today. I'm like on it. And I got my drinkies here. We're streaming. It's a good day. It's a good day. So far, touch wood. This week's been pretty good. This week's been pretty good. If we ignore my mum's conspiracy theories yesterday, this week's been pretty good so far. I normally I like to do like a weekly post. Like I like to do a post on Mondays and be like, whoa, let's have a good week, everyone. And like, yeah, like, I can't remember if I did one last week. I did one fairly recently. I was like, well, my week's off to a bad start, but let's make the most of it. That's kind of been the vibe for most of this month, to be honest. But so far, so good. This week's been really good so far, on the whole. And hopefully I'm not sick anymore. And things will continue to get better. You've probably seen shorts or clips of him and haven't realised. Probably, yeah, probably. Are they like... If they're a flesh tuber, then I definitely probably wouldn't. I don't really know many flesh tubers. I know Markiplier because, like, you know, who doesn't know? I know, like, your big ones, like, you know, I know Markiplier. The only flesh tubers I really watch... I watch a guy called George M. And I like Chad and Gabby Bell. Yeah, I think that's about it for flesh tubers I watch. I don't really watch or involve myself in flesh tubers that much. But like, yeah, I do see like clips of like, you know, flesh tubers on. Sorry, I know not everyone likes the term flesh tuber. Sorry, I'm a flesh tuber girl. It's flesh tubers and VTubers in Megu's world, okay? I'm sorry. Can you have Mia wear more clothes? It's gonna get cold soon, and we don't want Mia to freeze. Hey, Mia can make a fire spell if he needs to. I don't think I could put more clothes on Mia if I wanted to. I don't think you guys should just be grateful he wears as much clothes as he does. Honestly, just be grateful Mia wears as much as he does. Honestly, God knows what he might look like if he ever does like a 3.0. God knows. No, I think, to be fair, joking aside, Mia is definitely smart enough not to make his design TOS. Mia is at least smart enough not to do that. All of Mia's non-TOS stuff happens off-platform, so it's fine. Hi, Pink Kitty. Hello! How do I say your name? Is it Orestes? I'm so sorry if I said that wrong, but hi, how you doing? That emote is so cute. I love that emote. It's adorable. Spooky Spooktobers, hi! Licorice Tarts, is it? Hello, welcome in. Look at this, so many new names today. Wait, what is happening? What is happening? I'm still not used to things. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still not used to things, and like, whenever I load up OBS to like stream or like do recordings and stuff, like, I get follows on, like, I get Twitch follows while I'm offline and stuff. It's weird. It's weird. I'm not used to it yet. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to wait. I don't know how to word my feelings. Because, like, obviously my old model art was like by the same artist. Like, yeah, the design was a bit different, but it was the same artist. But then I guess I didn't use my old model a lot. I don't know, maybe, do people not like chibi models? Maybe it's because I just used like random little chibi models for like the last year and a half, 2 years. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, I've definitely noticed, like don't get me wrong, I've not like blown up overnight or anything, but like, I've definitely noticed I get a lot more attention in this model, and I'm really not used to it yet. I'm really not used to it. I still kind of don't know how to process it. And like the other day, like Mia was talking to me. Context for people that don't know, since there are apparently a lot of new faces here. My IRL partner does also stream, and he's a lot more like kind of statistic based than I am. I don't ever really like go into my Twitch dashboard and like check my streams summaries and my stats and stuff. But Mia's the kind of person that does. And he asked me the other day, he was like, have you looked at your stats since your debut? And I was like, no. And he was like, you should look. And I was like, where? He was like, in your stats. And like, I genuinely didn't even know what he wanted me to look at. Like, I pay so much, like, so little attention to that kind of stuff. I genuinely didn't even know where he wanted me to go and check. But he took me to like wherever it was, where you can see like your stream summaries and stuff. And he was like clicking through. He was like, you're doing well. Like, that is growth. He's like, you're growing. And I'm like, how can you tell? And he's like, well, just look at the bars. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, that's good. Look, like, your debut stream was here. Like, obviously, like, you don't expect to have debut numbers again, like, after debut. Like, obviously, you drop off to a degree. But he was like, you're, like, consistent as fuck. He was like, that's really good. And I'm like, is it? And he's like, yes, Megan. And I'm just like, okay. But yeah, like, I have noticed, like, I get offline follows and stuff now. And it's like really weird. I got one the other day. Oh no, I had OBS open the other day. I can't remember what I was doing. It was either when I can't remember what I was doing. It was either when I was making the intro for my YouTube video I uploaded the other day. Or it might have been when I was testing some stuff. I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I got a follow earlier, I've like set it up again, so like I do like the sparkles. I haven't had that tied to my models for ages because like it was just annoying setting up the toggle for like every single model when you consider I was like regularly switching between about 5 different models. It was annoying to set it up for everything. I don't know, will it play again if I replay an alert? No, I don't think it doesn't. Wait, let me, I can show you. I can show you. I just need to remember where to look. Events. Twitch. Yeah, so if I get a follow now, Sparkles! Happy Sparkles! Yippee! I set that up again. And I've got the love hearts for raids. So if I get a raid, wow! Love hearts. I didn't set up anything for subs or anything because like I have the tits redeems for that. So I did a shout out because it's I guess the test just goes by the last raid, I guess. I don't think Pichu's here, but enjoy the shout out if you are. But yeah, so I set those up again. So it was either when I was recording stuff for YouTube or when I was like setting those up. But I had OBS open like a day like fairly recently, and like I heard my follow alert and I was just like, oh. I was like, oh. It just like stopped me dead in my tracks. I'm like I was like, who are you? I nearly wrote in the chat box like thanks for the follow, but then I was like, no wait, do I look psycho if I like if I acknowledge them? Like, do I look like a psychopath? Like, do I just look like some kind of freak who is just like constantly looking at her dashboard to see if something's happening or something? So I chickened out. I didn't thank them. I wasn't sure if it would make me look weird or not. So I didn't do it. I nearly did, and then I was like, wait, no, is that weird? Would that be weird? So I talked myself out of doing it. But yeah, it is bizarre. I'll tell you what, like everyone says it, right? Like you get a lot of like on like Twitter and social media and stuff. You see videos on like YouTube, like, you know, tips for VTubers, that kind of video, you know, like, oh, tips and information for new VTubers and stuff like that. And people are always like, you don't need a big fancy expensive model to succeed, you know, like it's okay to start small, blah 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 blah. Like it doesn't make a difference. Like people are there for you, like first and foremost, like as long as you're entertaining, it's fine. And don't get me wrong, that is true to a degree. That is true to a degree. But I do also think there is a lot to benefit from having a better model and a better rig. Because, like, since debuting this model, like, I genuinely don't feel like I've changed up my content or anything, you know? I haven't changed my content, I haven't changed my personality, you know, I haven't changed the way I interact with chat or anything. Like, I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, like, my regulars and stuff, but, like, I feel like I'm the same, you know? Like, I don't feel like I'm personally, like, projecting myself, like, any differently from before or anything, you know? I think genuinely just like the new model is more appealing. Like I think the new model and like the new rigging and stuff, like it does just have better appeal to like new people, it seems, because I haven't changed up what I do. I haven't changed the times of day I stream or anything. But like pre-debut, like I would be like I would go like I could go an entire week without getting a single follow while streaming, you know, and like I wouldn't get offline follows or anything. And like a lot of times I would get raided by someone, and like, you know, maybe 1 or 2 people would follow from a raid, but like not many people did and stuff like that, you know. Whereas now, you know, I get offline follows, I get random people just coming in and saying hi. That's another thing. I never really used to get that many like first-time chatters and stuff like that either. It was just my regulars, you know. It was just like the guys who have like always been here were here, and that was just kind of it, you know. I was sitting on a CCV of about like 14. that's probably my CCV is probably the only stat I keep attention on, but only sometimes. I only know that because like I made a post about it fairly recently, and I remember looking it up at the time I was making the post. So that's why I know what my CCV is, and I'm pretty sure that's gone up, even though I haven't done like a fuck ton of like streams since debut, because Mia pointed it out the other day. Yeah, I'm on 23. I'm on a 23 average now, which I know isn't like the biggest increase in numbers, you know, but like it's still an increase, you know, like it's still an increase. Like, I was at a point before, like I feel like I'd properly stagnated, you know. I do feel like I had stagnated before because like, I wasn't really getting followers. I wasn't really getting new people into the stream. My Twitch income was down as well. Like last month, this month, like I didn't make a payout. Like I didn't get a payout this month because my income was below the payout threshold this month, which is the first time that's happened in like almost 3 years. And stuff like that, you know. So like I try not to be too numbers focused. Like I genuinely don't stream for the numbers. Like it is just like a bit of fun for me first and foremost. But you know, there's certain events that happen you kind of can't help but reflect a bit, especially because I do share a house with someone who streams as well, and my partner is growing like all the time. Like it's kind of hard, even if I don't look at my stats that often, like it's still kind of hard not to internalize a bit, because like I know how many viewers Mia gets every stream, you know. I know how many people like follow Mia on a stream and stuff like that. I know how many raids he gets and stuff like that. Like it's unavoidable, right? Because like I hear it happening real time. Like even if I'm not watching his stream, he's in the next room. Like I hear it happening. I know it's happening. So it's kind of hard not to like internalize it a little bit, even though I don't like personally pour over my own stats. Like it's still obvious to me, you know, that I don't get follows, you know. I don't really get raids and stuff like that, you know. When I raid out at the end of the stream, you know, I'm often raiding out with like 10-15 people tops kind of thing, you know. That's another thing, like the last stream we did, like we raided out my last stream, we raided out on like 40 people, and like, I'm not gonna lie, chat, I kind of shit my pants when I when I realized, because like what did we do? What's the last stream we did? Was that when we finished Bioshock Infinite, or did we do something else? I can't remember what the last stream was. It already feels so long ago. But whatever the last stream we did was, when I raided out, I like raided with 40 people, 40, and I was like, wait, what? 40 people were watching me? And it's like, it kind of, I don't know. Like I said, I'm still not 100% sure how to process this. This is all very new to me, and like, I know it's not exactly skyrocketing, but like it feels big for me, you know. Like it's like relative bigness. It's like relative bigness, you know. Like, is it big compared to Mia's growth? No, but for Megu levels, it's big, you know. And it's still kind of weird, but yeah, it does make me laugh. Like when I see those posts on like social media and stuff now, where it's like, guys, like your model doesn't matter. Like just be you, and people will come. Like if you're good and fun, people will come. And I'm like, but I was just as good and fun on my previous models as I am now. Like I haven't changed myself, you know. I haven't changed up my content or anything with the new model, but it's definitely a juicier carrot, you know. Yeah, you think of like the old cartoon of like someone riding a donkey, and they have like a carrot tied to a stick to entice the donkey to keep walking, kind of thing, you know. I feel like the new model, you know, the new model is definitely a shinier carrot to dangle, you know. That's how it feels. So I see those posts now, and I'm like, it's technically not completely wrong. And don't get me wrong, I'm still not saying like new VTubers definitely shouldn't like spend thousands of dollars on a model like straight away. I do agree with that point, you know. I'm not saying everyone should get a new model, like a big import, like super cool model or something, like for their first one. Like there's nothing wrong with starting small, And I do think start small is the way to go. But, like, I do think it's a bit disingenuous, maybe, to, like, tell newcomers, like, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, like, it doesn't matter. Because it does. It does. And I feel like it's kind of lying to people a bit and, like, maybe, like, sugarcoating a bit of truth. But, like, not everyone sees that, you know? Like, not everyone can tell when something's being sugarcoated to them. And then, like, they might get discouraged and disappointed and stuff because, you know, well, they said if I'm good and nice, people will come, and I'm good and nice, but people aren't coming. Like, what's wrong with me? You know, they might then internalize that as, like, something wrong they're doing, and it not necessarily is, but, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like we should go around telling people, like, the models don't matter, because it definitely does. It definitely does make a difference. Carrot? No, Hero, go away. No carrots for you. No carrots. Carrots are stinky. I don't like carrots. I don't like carrots. Sorry, let me on this. So I've been rambling. God damn. Can you tell? Can you tell I haven't had anyone to talk to for like 5 days? I haven't had anyone to like talk to for like 5 days. So now I'm just like my thoughts are just like spewing forth. Let me have a scroll up. I fucking miss yapping, man. I fucking miss yapping. Like I know I live with Mia, but I can't always yap to Mia like this, even. Like, I know this is gonna sound really sad, and if he hears me say this, he might get mad at me, because he'll be like, oh, you always make me sound like a horrible person. But, like, for example, I was talking to him yesterday. I was, like, in his room, and I was sat on the sofa, and I was talking to him, and he wasn't listening to me, and I'm just, like, staring at him, waiting for an answer, and he looks at me, and he's like, what? And I'm like, an answer would be nice. He's like, sorry, what did you say? So I had to repeat myself to him. And then, like, I started telling him about something else, and I'm just sat there like, and then I was like, okay, you know, I see how it is. Like, you're obviously, like, too fucking busy, you know, with something on that screen to talk to me. So I got up. I was like, you know, fine, whatever. I'll just go back in my room, like, fuck you kind of thing. So I got up off the sofa and I started walking away. And Mia turns around and he's like, are you going? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, why? And I'm like, because you're not fucking talking to me. And he was like, sorry, I was busy doing blah blah, whatever he said he was doing. He was like, I'll talk to you now. And I'm like, no, like, it's fine. Like, the moment's gone, man. He was like, no, tell me, what did you say? So, like, I did repeat the last thing I said. I did repeat the last thing I said to him. But I was listening, Linkfeed, but I don't know if I can say what he was doing. I don't know if I can say what he was doing, because he was doing VTuber stuff, and I don't know if it's secret or not. So I was listening. I'm not going to say what he was doing. But yeah, I did, because I was telling him, because, like, I looked at my phone and I had an email from Steam and it was like, a game on your wish list is for sale. So, like, even though I don't have a lot of money, I always look, you know, I'm always like, oh, what's on sale? How much is it? And I looked, Oxenfree 2 is 90% off on Steam at the moment. It is, like, so ridiculous. I think I paid like £1.60 for it or something. How much is it? I forget. But yeah, I got an email and they were like, this game is 90% off. And I was like, 90%? Ayo! I'm like, I don't have a lot of money, but I can afford less than £2 for a game. I don't got a lot of money, but I can afford, where is it? £1.67. £1.67 Oxenfree 2 cost me, and I really enjoyed the first Oxenfree. I played it way before streaming. It's not something I ever streamed or anything. I played it before I ever streamed, but I really enjoyed the first one. And the second one's been on my wish list for a while, but, like, I couldn't afford, like, I was never at a point where, like, I could afford it. It's like full price, you know? Because I think it's like normally like 20 quid-ish, I want to say. Which again, I know isn't like a fuck ton of money, but you know, I don't have a lot of money. So relatively, it's kind of a lot to me. But yeah, I was like genuinely really excited. Like, this is thing that wonders, like this thing that like annoys me sometimes about Mia, because I was excited about this. Like it's not even like I was sat there just like mumbling to him or anything. Like I was actually like excited. So I was like, oh my god, Oxenfree 2's on sale. It's 90% off. Like, I'm gonna get it, Mia. Like, it's 167. Like, yeah, I'm buying it. So like, I wasn't even like just moping or mumbling or anything, you know. I was actually excited about it. And he just didn't talk to me. So yeah, I was just like, I'm going back in my room, goodbye. And then he was like sulking because I wanted to leave. And I'm like, you are literally not talking to me. Like, I'm not gonna just sit on the sofa doing nothing, because like, I don't have an iPad or anything, you know. So like, if I go into Mia's room to sit, like, I can do one of two things. I can browse my phone, and I can talk to Mia. That's it. That's the only things I can do in Mia's room. There's nothing else for me in there. So if Mia's not even talking to me, the only thing I can do to pass the time is scroll my phone. Well, I'm sorry. Like, I can, you know, scroll those websites more comfortably at my desk, you know? I don't need to be in the living room on my phone to see those sites, you know? I can browse Blue Sky with big pretty images on my PC instead of sat there hunched over my phone scrolling, you know? But yeah, no one told me I said this, because Mia's always like, whenever I talk about stuff, Mia's always like, don't tell people that. Oh, that makes me sound like a dickhead. Like, oh, it makes me sound like such a bad person. He's always like, he always says that, like, whenever I like say stuff about him, he's always like, oh, don't talk about that. That makes me look bad. So this is our little secret chat, okay? If anyone here knows Mia as well, which I know a lot of you do, you had nothing. You heard nothing, okay? Our little secret chat. Our little secret. Yeah, winky face. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Man, I wish I could wink. I see a discount that big and I have to wonder why. I mean, I don't even really care, to be honest. I just see game I can afford now. I just see game I can afford now. Like, not to be funny, but like, even if it's not a great game, you can't be too mad about it at £1.67, right? Even if I play Oxenfree 2 and it turns out it's not that good, like, what have I lost? £1.67. Like, it's really not the end of the world, right? What is it? Let me have a look. What is it rated on Steam? It's rated very positive. It's rated on Steam as very positive. So it can't be too bad. Oh, the most recently posted review says, if you enjoyed the first game, definitely pick this one up. And I did enjoy the first game. So I think I'll be happy. I think I'll be happy. And like, even if it's not great, you know, I only paid £1.67 for it. It's really not the end of the world. Let me look at this link Geary sent quickly.
Pirates offers an honorary...
Ah, it's so loud. Oh, I have seen this person before. I didn't know who they were, but you're right, Geary. I have definitely seen this person. They're not someone I personally follow or anything, but you are right. I have seen that person. I didn't know who it was, but I have seen them. And Geary knows me better than I know myself. I would say I found out about you as Mia mentioned you more often, though. I am here because I'm off today. Oh, hell yeah. I hope you're having a good day off. I hope you're having a good day. Can I call you Sayu? Well, what's the best thing for me to call you? Because I feel like Sayu, Lavi, and Sumiril could all be names. What's the best thing for me to call you? But yeah, I hope you're having a great day off. We love a day off. Stinkers, pinkers, committer of war crimes. Hell yeah, that's me. That's me, Vat. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. Do you plan to play the new psychological horror game soon? I don't know how to say it. Sunagari? I'm guessing. I don't know if I said that right. Chess School. I have not heard of that. So I'm definitely not planning to play it on account of not knowing what it is. I don't know what it is. Let's have a little cheeky look at Steam. Oh, is it a visual? I don't really like visual novels. I probably wouldn't play it on the grounds that I'm not really a visual novel kind of girly. Also, I don't know how to play chess. I don't know how heavily that features into it, but there is a screenshot of a chessboard and it looks like you're playing it. I don't know how to play chess. So, probably not. Probably not for me. I'd be down to watch someone else play it, but I don't personally... I don't find visual novels, like, engaging enough, you know? Like... I don't want to just sit there and listen to dialogue while looking at, like, a static image, you know? Or, like, sometimes they're not even voice acted, so it's just, like, a heck of a lot of reading. Like, if I was going to read something, like, I'd rather read a manga, you know? I'd rather read a manga than, like, read through a visual novel, if that makes sense. He says he's not numbers, but oh my god, Kiri, he drives me insane. He drives me insane. He always says he's not a numbers bitch, but like, he is. He is a numbers bitch. And the thing is like, I've tried explaining this to him, but like, he doesn't understand. Like, I've tried to explain. I think because I used the word bitch, like, I think he takes it like personally and like takes it as like a negative. I don't necessarily mean it as a negative, you know? Like, I'm just using it as like a term, you know? I'm not using it like derogatory. Like, it's just what I call it, you know? But I don't necessarily mean it in a bad way, you know? It's like how sometimes we turn around to Hero and we're like, you're such a little slut, you know? Like, we're not actually being horrible to him, you know? We're not actually using that word as like a slur or like a bad thing or anything. Like, it's just a bad word that we use in like silly circumstances, you know? And like, I've tried explaining that to Mia. Like, I don't mean like numbers bitch, as in like, you're such a fucking bitch about numbers, I hate you, which I think is how he like interprets it. And I've tried explaining it, I don't mean it that way, but he just like, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. He always takes it really personally. But yeah, he is a numbers bitch. He likes to say he's not, but he is. He is. Maybe I should start calling him like a little numbers monkey or something. maybe I should start calling him a little number monkey. Maybe he would interpret that better. Maybe if I just call him a silly little numbers monkey. Maybe that would be better. I think he takes stuff way too personally sometimes. But again, I didn't say that, okay? I didn't say that, okay? But yeah, he definitely is. I will do my best not to be numbers, but honestly, I would say like the only numbers I really keep an eye on, I do look at my follower count on like social media. So like, I will keep an eye on like my following on Blue Sky and Twitter. You know, I can tell you roughly how many follows I have on both of those. I know we recently hit our 1,500 goal on Twitch. I don't know what my Twitch follower goal, like, I don't know what the follower count here is now. I haven't really looked at it. I was only ever looking at Twitch's follower goal just to see, like, how close I was to hitting the goal. And then I hit the goal, so I was like, yippee! And I haven't looked at my followers here since. But I know it's gone up because, like I said earlier, I keep getting follows offline and stuff, and it's really weird. Also, hi, Pudding! Sorry, I'm so behind on chat. I don't know if you're still here, Pudding, but if you are, hi, how you doing? Sorry, I'm getting so carried away with the yap today, because like, I haven't yapped for, like, ages. So I'm just, like, chatting like a fucking freight train. I'm just, like, speeding through. I'm just on my rails. I'm going forward. I ain't looking at the scenery. I'm just going. It's just full speed ahead. Oh, yeah. Choo choo. I hope you're well, though, Pudding, if you can hear me. Maggie, the stream before that, you didn't notice you have like 130 people. No, I don't have numbers enabled, Linkfeed. I don't have like my viewer numbers enabled, so like I never know how many people are watching me. My only metric for like how many people were watching is like when I raid out at the end of the stream. Obviously, like you can't hide that. Like Twitch just shows it. Like Maggie Moo is raiding with a party of 6 people, or you know however many people it is. You know, Twitch just says that. And as far as I'm aware, there's like no way to hide that. So that's like the only metric I ever really have for like how many people were watching is like when I raid out and then I go 40 people. Other than that, like no, I never know. Like I never know how many people are watching. Like I said earlier, I don't go into my stream dashboard and like check my stats after my stream or anything. You know, I don't go check my stream summary and stuff. I genuinely have no idea how many people watch me. I would rather not know because, you know, like I don't know how many people are in chat at the moment, but like however many people there are, you know, like I know I've at least got like as many people as like my regular core gang, you know, you guys are my ride or die group. I can always count on your numbers like pretty reliably. So you know, I've always got like a kind of idea. I always expect there to be around about like 10 people-ish kind of thing, you know? I kind of expect that as like my minimum because I do, you know, I am lucky enough to have like a core group of people who are here, like regardless of what bullshit I'm getting up to this day, like whether it's art, game, yapping, you know, I've got my ride or die group that are here forever and I love you guys so much. You guys are the best. But yeah, outside of that, I genuinely have no idea. And like, if I had numbers up, like, if say, I genuinely don't know how many people are watching right now, and I don't want to know, so please don't type it in chat, like, don't tell me. But like, let's just say, for example, like, if I had the counter on and there was like 32 people here right now, I would feel anxious about that. You know, like having the numbers off lets me just freely yap. Like I'm not too concerned about being like cringe or awkward or weird in front of so many people and stuff, you know, because like that raid I said about the other day, like my stomach instantly dropped. I was like, oh my god, I was being such a little freak and 40 people were watching me. 40 fucking people were watching me, just sat here being a little fucking freak. You know, and like if I'd known at the time that many people were watching, I wouldn't necessarily have been as free with what I was saying, you know? I wouldn't have necessarily been as comfortable or as free with what I was saying. So yeah, I have that shit turned off. I have that shit turned off. I don't want to know.
People love little freak.
Apparently so, yeah. I like steamed carrots. No, I don't. Carrots have got that kind of like sweetness to them. I don't have a big sweet tooth. And so like carrots, like I know they're not like super sweet, but like they've got a sweetness to them, you know. I don't like stuff like that. It's like sweet potato as well. I remember trying sweet potato fries because everyone, I don't know if this is like a universal experience, but like when sweet potato fries like started becoming a bit more mainstream in the UK, like I remember everyone at work just being like, oh my god, you've got to try sweet potato fries, they're amazing, oh my, they're so good, oh my god, sweet potato fries, they're so good, Megu, you've got to try them, oh, they're better than normal fries, Megu. And I remember trying them because like everyone was telling me I got to try them and they were so fucking good. I didn't like them. I didn't like them. Like I was like, icky. Icky. So yeah, carrots kind of fall in the same category, you know, they've got that kind of natural sweetness to them that I just kind of don't like. 100% does. Of course, I tell people just to keep at it if I know the person already and enjoy their vibe in a stream. But if I'm checking for new streams and the model doesn't look cool / cute, I am less likely to click on it. Yeah, exactly, Linkfeed. Like, I'm guilty of the same, you know? Like, there's been times where like I've been clicking through like categories to like certain games and stuff. I'm like, maybe I'll find a new streamer to watch, you know. Sometimes I want to watch a stream, you know, and Hero unfortunately doesn't stream for me 24/7. So sometimes I go in search of other streamers. And I'll like look through the category, and like there are a lot of streams I won't even click on because like the model doesn't catch my eye, you know. So I'm just as guilty of it as anyone else. And like there's been a few people, like it's not something that happens often, but like there have been times in the past, maybe I shouldn't say this. I'm gonna say it. I maybe shouldn't say it, but fuck it, we ball. I don't know how many people here are witnessing this. It's fine, but please don't cancel me. Don't cancel me on Blue Sky. You can cancel me on Twitter if you want. I kind of don't care about Twitter anymore, but please don't cancel me on Blue Sky. But yeah, like there's been a couple times where like I've watched someone and like their voice and their vibe has been fine or whatever, but like it's like mostly happened like when I've like I think it's happened when I've been like raided into someone and like their voice and their vibe has been fine, you know, there was nothing wrong with their content or anything for whatever reason, but I just really didn't like the model. I really didn't like the model. Like some people's models are just too much, you know, and like from I don't know if this is like the tism in me, but like sometimes I just find some people's like models and designs are just like they can be too overwhelming, you know. And like I've seen models where like, you know, they're technically a good design and you know they're very well detailed and stuff, but like sometimes like I'm sorry, but like if I don't know where to look at your model, like if there's no focal point, if you've got so much stuff going on that I don't even know where I'm looking, because you know you've got earrings in and you're wearing 5 necklaces and you've got you've got tattoos all over you, and then you've got really intricate designed clothing with lots of, you know, belts and chains and charms dangling off them and stuff like that, you know, like I genuinely don't know where to look, like, and I find it so visually like just distracting and overstimulating, and I'm just like, I can't look at this. I just can't. And I know that's probably a really horrible, really mean thing to say, but I can't help it, you know, like if I can't settle my eyes on somewhere to look, like I'm out. I'm out, because like a lot of times when I'm watching streams, I'm like looking at the streamer and chat, you know, I'm not always even paying attention to what's going on in the game, to be honest. That's why I can watch all of Hero streams, because like Hero doesn't stream anything I like. How many games has Hero played that I've actually like fully paid attention to? Not many. But I'm still there every time anyway, because I love Hero and he's great and I love him. So yeah, like a lot of times I'm not even looking at the game and stuff, you know, I'm just looking at the VTuber. You know, I want to see the VTuber making cute faces and stuff. Hi, Ginga. Hello, I'm speaking through my cat now. Cat, can you tell where Ginga is? Do you guys know? Do you guys know where Ginga is right now, chat? Do you guys know? Give him a kiss. I can get. Oh wait, no. Where are you going? Hang on. He's walked away from me, and I'm not gonna kiss his butt. If he turns around, I'll give him a smooch on the head for you. But I'm not kissing his butt. Oh, here we come. Come here. There you go. I gave him a smooch for you. I gave him a big old smooch right between the ears. Hi, baby. Hello. Oh, have you been rolling around in the garden? You feel all gritty. He feels all gritty. Sorry, chat. My cat has invaded. If my tracking goes wonky, or if my voice goes muffled, it's because my cat's in the way of everything right now. Some models do tend to be a bit busy. Yeah, I feel like we kind of got to a point where, like, not everyone does it. Where are you going? I'm going to try talk over him. And not every VTuber does do it, but, like, I feel like we kind of got to a point. I feel like, actually, saying this, like, I feel like... Hello. You're gorgeous, but you're in the way. Sorry, chat. He's like, I'm gonna sit right in front of the microphone. But yeah, I feel like we've kind of come full circle. and like looped back round, not right back to the beginning, but I think we've got back to a kind of in-between point. Because I feel like when I first got into VTubing, like VTubers were a lot a lot more simpler design-wise, you know? It was like a lot of people just in like, you know, fairly normal clothes and stuff, you know, or like, you know, it'd be a girl in like a pleated skirt and thigh highs and a nice top with their hair in a ponytail with cat ears, or, you know, stuff like that. Like, I feel like models used to be like a lot more, I don't want to say basic. I feel like basic's the wrong word, but for lack of a better word, I'm going to say basic. Oh my God, I love this song. I'm turning this up for me. Yeah, like stuff used to be a lot simpler. Like even if you look back at like the V Shoujo girls and stuff, like you think like 2 years ago, think about like the model that Iron Mouse and Yanas had back at the time. They didn't have a fuck ton of hair accessories. They didn't have loads of bells and whistles on their outfits. They didn't have 5,000 different toggles. You know, they just had their character in their core outfit, and that was it. And then like as things progressed, I feel like we started to kind of deviate away from that, and like a lot of people wanted a bigger, better VTuber, you know, with a bigger, more fancier, more detailed outfit and stuff like that, you know. And like I feel like we started really pushing the boat out, you know, and the boat got pushed out further and further and further to the point where like there are some people who's like I said, I find some people just way too much to look at, and I know that sounds horrible, but like it's just too much. It's just too much. Like I've seen people that have like so many different like layers and accessories and stuff like that, and like all of it moves and jiggles about and stuff, you know, everything has physics, and I feel like I feel nauseous looking at it, you know. It's just like too much motion, like everywhere, everything all at once, just moving and swaying and swirling, and I feel like it almost makes me feel kind of nauseous, you know. Like that's kind of how I feel about it. That's why like with my model, like both my previous design and also the new one, like I haven't personally gone super detailed or like accessorized of anything, you know. I personally prefer simpler, more understated looks. Like that's just my personal jam, you know. And like a lot of VTubers are like, are like people that don't have big, stupidly overcomplicated designs and stuff like that, you know. Like it's something I just prefer in general, you know. It's like even if you look at like look at Hololive, for example. Like if you look at Myth, you know, the first ones that debuted, think of Gura, Ame, Ina, Callie, Kiara. Like think of their first outfits, like when they first debuted, and now you look at the latest wave that debuted, you know. Look at Raura, Liz, Gigi, Cecilia. Is there no wait? Is there? How many are there in the newest wave? Is it 4 or 5? I'm having a brain blank. You got Raura, Cecilia, Liz, Gigi. Is it just a 4, or is there another one I'm missing? I can't remember. But like, if you compare Myth to the newest wave, and like, just look how different the outfit design is. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the new characters have bad designs, but like even like with the corporate VTubers, you know, like they're like a lot more detailed and intricate now than they used to be, you know. And like I kind of like, from a design standpoint, I'm not gonna lie, I would rather look at someone designed more like Myth than someone designed more like the newest wave of Hololive, you know. That's just my personal cup of tea. Your mileage may vary, but that's what Megu likes, you know? It's like, if I click into stream and someone's model is just like super duper crazy and stuff, like it's just a bit of a turn off for me. I think there's a balance, and I feel like a lot of people miss it. Are you okay? What happened? Oh, Gingy, your toes are dirty. You've got dirty toes. He's got dirty toes all over my desk. Not just that, people think more details equal more. Oh my god, that's another really big design pet peeve of me. This isn't something I've seen in like corporate VTubers and stuff, and it's not something you see from a lot of VTubers. I feel like this is like a big rookie mistake for like a lot of like newer VTubers, and I don't want to sound like I'm being like a bitch or ageist or anything, but I've noticed this kind of specifically along like the... It's always the kind of people that have like their age in their bios and stuff, you know. It's always the people that like proudly display that they're like 21 years old in their bio and stuff, you know. And they will be like, you see their model, like they'll reply under like an art raffle post or like someone's smash or pass, like, you know, drop your PNG below kind of thing. And they're just like, you see these models and like they are like 5 different things, and it's like, you need to narrow it down a bit. Like, you know, like, you can't be everything. You know, like, you gotta pick a theme or two, right? Because, like, I've seen some VTubers, and they're like, you know, I'm a dragon dog shark hybrid demon ruler of hell, you know. So they've got like a dragon tail, demon wings and horns, and then they've got like dog ears, and like then the outfit is like, you know, like really edgy and like, you know, gold trim and, you know, chains and stuff. And like, there's nothing wrong with any of those things like individually, but like you need to pick like a core thing or two, you know? And I feel like a lot of people, it reminds me of, and like, this is why I wouldn't like normally publicly shit on people that, like, because like, what it reminds me of, and I'm very guilty of doing the same, you know? It's edgy OC era kind of stuff, you know? I feel like some people are too young and too mentally immature that like their VTubers are still kind of like, you know, they're cringe like OC kind of characters. You know, they're cringe little Mary Sue OCs that, you know, could do everything. And that's not it, man. Like, you need to pick a couple themes and like flesh something else around it, you know? Hey, Yos, how you doing today? I'm good, thank you, Kaiser Ocean. Oceanus, sorry. I'm good. Happy Tuesday. How are you? Ginga's got really dirty toes, and I feel like he might have something between his toes, because he keeps like, does anyone else cats do that, where like he's laid on my desk, then all of a sudden he just like keeps kicking his leg out behind him, you know, when they do like the really speedy kicks, he keeps doing that. I think he might have something in his toes, because his feet are very dirty. What is irritating your toes? Why can't I look at them? He does not want me to inspect his toes. He does not want me to inspect his toes, chat. I guess we'll never know. What? Why? You're so silly. You're so silly. You're a silly little goober. Speedy kicks aren't that common with ours. Oh, Ging has done it like 3 times now. And it keeps surprising me. I am a god princess ghost mermaid. Like, okay, calm down. Yeah, like you need to pick a couple things, you know, like I'm not completely against hybridizing, you know, but like there's a limit, you know? And like, you think about it like realistically as well, like some of the biggest indie VTubers, like you think like Shy Lily, like she's got to be like one of the biggest, like most recognizable faces in VTubing, right? But like, look how understated and clean her design is. She has like such a clean design vision, and she is unmistakably Shy Lily. And like, she doesn't have 5,000 different things going on, you know? She is an orca cat, and she wears, you know, her sailor style outfit. And she is just unmistakably Shy Lily. Like, she doesn't need 5,000 different themes and 8,000 different toggles and, you know, countless layers of jewelry and accessories and stuff like that. Sorry, that's my cat in front of the camera again. You know, like, you can be iconic, you know, you can be iconic and, like, recognizable without having to be an overly complicated character design. I kind of think as well, like, I don't know if this is a bad take or not. This might be a bad take, and I might not be... I'm like second guessing all my thoughts today. I don't know if I'll regret saying this, but I'm going to say it. And let me preface this as well. I'm not shitting on this because I am an enjoyer, okay? I'm an enjoyer myself. But I do think the kind of gachification of video games is kind of to blame. Don't get me wrong, I love a Genshin Impact and Star Realm and stuff like that, you know? I like a Genshin, you know, a gacha game. Like, they have bomb-ass character designs, don't get me wrong. But I feel like a lot of people, like, have taken that as, like, the standard for character design. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like to a degree there's been, like, a kind of Genshinfication or gachification of character designs. I feel like there's definitely been a shift. Like, does that make sense? Am I just talking shit? Or does that make sense? Because that's kind of how I feel about it. That's kind of how I feel about it. You know, I feel like a lot of people kind of, like, lent into that kind of thing as well. But then again, you've got like, the one-upmanship and stuff. So, like, you know, everyone needs to be fancier and cooler than the next one. So they have even more bells and whistles, bells and whistles. But yeah, it's just like the constant like one-upmanship. Like, you know, like I want to be a cool, fancy, you know, character like Genshin 2. But I need to be cooler than Genshin, so that means I need even more bells and whistles than Genshin. And you just end up with these like ridiculously overcomplicated designs and stuff, and like it's too much to look at, man. Also, not to be funny, but like I'm quite partial to drawing my friends and VTubers and stuff occasionally. I'm sorry if your design is complicated. I'm never gonna draw you. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter if you're my favorite person in the world. If your design is too complicated, I'm not even gonna bother, man. I know my limits. I love Juniper. I love Juniper Actius, but I would never even bother trying to draw her. Definitely not on my current kind of skill level, at least. I don't know, maybe if I improve with art at one point, you know, and I get better at drawing detailed things and stuff, then maybe. But like, I know my limits, you know, and my current limits, you know, there's a reason why I don't do Genshin Impact fan art, you know. There's a reason why I don't do Genshin Impact fan art. I love Genshin Impact, and you know, I would love to be that person that draws my little meow meows, you know. I wish I could draw Scaramouche, I do, but he's just too complicated. It's never gonna happen. And it's the kind of same thing with like VTubers. Like, he's got all these complicated designs and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to draw you. Like, you're really cool, but I'm never gonna draw you. That's why like Hero like so perfectly slipped into my niche of adoration and ability. Hero like perfectly fits in that niche. I adore him enough to want to draw him, but he's also not so overly complicated that I can't draw him. So Hero gets all my fan art. 90% of my VTuber fan art is just Hero art. Chat, I'm getting really hot. I might have to put a t-shirt on. An intercity disco, the wheels of steel are turning, and traffic lights are burning. So if you like to party, come on and move your body. Yeah. I'm really hot. I am going to change. Hang on. Oh. As the temperature's so stinky! Oh, pardon me. I'm back. I got a t-shirt on now. We were talking about this in Discord earlier, but like the weather here at the moment, it's like 14 degrees where I live in the UK. But like my house, my thermostat is like still sitting, like indoors, the temps are still sitting around like 19 to 20 degrees. But it's like really awkward temperature because like it's not cold enough for my, you know, my nice winter pajamas, you know, like my nice thick fleecy pajamas. And it's not cold enough for that stuff yet, you know, but it's a bit too chilly for like sweatpants and a sweatshirt. But then if I'm wearing the sweatpants and the sweatshirt and I put my blanket over me, I get too hot. And I'm just constantly in a limbo at the moment. I'm like changing my clothes like 3 times a day because like I just get too hot in one thing, so I change into something else. And then I get too cold, so I have to put the original thing back on, but then I get too cold again, no, too hot again. So I'm changing again, and yeah. It's not my type of design, but I appreciate how simple her concept and design is. Yeah, same hero. Like, I'm not really like, I'm not super into like the school uniform look personally. Like, I think Seifukus are cute. Don't get me wrong, but like, I'm not like super duper into them. You know, it doesn't super do it for me personally either. But like, you have to like, you can't help but respect like how good her concept is. And the fact that she has made such a simple and iconic design, like even if she's not your cup of tea, like you have to respect it, right? I feel like it's the result of never-ending one-upping of everyone. Yeah, it is, Hero. Like everyone's just like, you know, oh, I need to be the biggest, coolest, next big VTuber. And it's like, you don't need that. It's the Square Enix design. Oh my god. I'm gonna apologize in advance. Yumi, Barnsey, I don't know if you guys are here. If you are, it's nothing personal. Please don't hate me. But whenever I get commissioned and it's the Final Fantasy 14 character, I'm just like, oh. You know, like you get a Final Fantasy 14 commission, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe it's a skill issue, but part of me dies a little bit inside. Every time it's a Final Fantasy 14 commission, I'm just like, oh, man. Like the outfits and stuff, they're so Final Fantasy 14 has the unique issue of like the outfits are visually very complicated, but also they like none of the source material is high res enough, so you're like trying to replicate something, but also like you can't really get clear enough references of anything. So like you simultaneously have to deal with something really detailed, but also not detailed, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Like my fellow artists will know my pain. I don't know if that makes any sense from like a non-art perspective. But like that is my beef with Final Fantasy 14, is that like the outfit designs and stuff are simultaneously too detailed, but not detailed enough at the same time. Because like if you look at them like from far away, you can tell it's like a complicated detail outfit, but you can see everything that's going on, you know? But if you're trying to like replicate something in like an illustration, you know, typically you want to like zoom in, you want to see all the details so you can replicate and stuff. But you zoom into like Final Fantasy 14 armor and it's just a mess of pixels. It's just like an indistinguishable mess of pixels. It's so hard to work with. My model is literally just red-haired guy in a red suit. Basically as simple as you can get. We love people like you. We like when I met Hero when he started VTubing, he was literally a V-Roid model in blue trousers with a pink hoodie. And that was it. That's how I met Hero. That's how I met Hero. He was literally just a dude in a pink hoodie. That's all he was. But that's all it took me to fall in love. That's all it took. My brain looked at little baby hero, and I was just like, yes, this one. I like this one. My brain just like whomp, just clamped onto him. It just never let go. And my brain just has hero in like a fucking just like, you know, like a bench clamp, like one of them, but then it got welded shut. He's never going. He's just like fused into my brain. Maggie doesn't love me and my 24 tentacles with chain wraps and lanterns. Best characters, dude in a robe, modern characters, belts everywhere, dangly bits and sparkles. Ah, pain. My design's just a mashup of some of the things I like in clothes. Yeah, me too. Me too. My design is like also just kind of stuff I like. Like this is the model, right? This is the model as a whole. This is technically the main look, right? So she wears trainers because I like trainers. You know, I'm a trainers kind of girly, or sneakers if you prefer. Not everywhere says trainers, but like, I'm a trainers / sneakers kind of girly. Even IRL, that's like 90% of my footwear is trainers of some sort. So both variations of my model, she's always had trainers on. I have thigh high socks because they're cute. I like them. I think they're cute. I do have changeable socks. So I've got like my little like puffy socks as well. Again, it's just something I liked, you know? It's just something I liked. She has shorts. You can see the shorts better in this one. She has shorts because I like shorts. I think shorts are criminally underrated. Like, we need a VTuber shorts revolution, guys. I need there to be a VTuber shorts revolution, okay? I'm so tired, and this whole stream is just Megu shits on everyone's character design. How did this become the Megu shits on character design stream? I don't know what happened. We got a little lost along the way sometime. But yeah, like I'm bored of like so many VTubers now. You know, it's all about bodysuits, you know, skin tight bodysuits. Where like, you know, like the bottom half of the bodysuit, you know, barely covers the little kitty in the middle. I don't know how to say it in a TOS appropriate way, but you know what I mean? Like the panty zone is like barely covered, you know, and it cuts right the way up, like all the way up the thigh, right the way up the hip to like halfway up the fucking abdomen. So like literally like half their entire bottom half is exposed, you know? I'm so tired of like people having like the tiniest sliver of clothing over their boobs, because the only thing you're not allowed to show under boob or side boob on Twitch, but like cleavage and like the rest of the boob is fine. Under boob is like the big no-no for boobs on Twitch. So you will get people that will like, if I take my, wait, which is my sweater toggle? If I take my top off, right? Obviously I'm full coverage. There's no TOS stuff on my model. But like you see where like under the cup like is on mine, like you see how I've got like the shading on like the bottom half of the cup. I don't know, you can't see my mouse pointer. I don't know, hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. Wait, I can hang on. Wait, do I have like a pointing hand? Here, chat, you see this area here? You see this area here, you know? Like, you look at VTubers, like, this whole area of boob will be exposed, and they just have, like, the tiniest little area like this that covers, like, the bottom half of the boob. So they're technically not, you know, they're technically covering the under boob component, you know? But they have, like, the tiniest little, like, boober cups They just like barely cover the under boob and like where the nipples will be, but like the entire rest of the boob is exposed. And like I was saying with like the bodysuits, you know, you know the ones where like the bodysuit, you know, it like covers this little bit in the middle, and then the sides of it go like this. You know, you know the ones I mean, chat, right? So like all of this zone, all this part of thigh, all this part of the hip, right up to like here normally, all exposed. And then we end up on Twitter crying because I just don't know why I got banned. Guys, I don't know why I got banned. I don't understand. I was sure my outfit met TOS. I was sure it did. What do you mean I can't stand here in just my panties with my lips out? Fucking state of VTubing in 2024, man. I want to scream. But yeah, so that's why my model has trainers. I like trainers. I have shorts because I like shorts, and I think more people should wear shorts. They're criminally underrated. I fucking love shorts. Not enough people wear shorts. I'm also like, I'm kind of like tomboy coded IRL as well. Like, I'm not girly girl IRL. Like I've said before, my VTuber is basically like a self-insert OC, you know? She is basically self-insert. She's like me, but prettier and slimmer. She is me, but prettier and slimmer. I don't wear shorts IRL personally, because my thighs are too powerful and they will rub together and bleed. I'm a chunky girly IRL. I can't help it. It's mostly medical. It's not my fault, but I'm a fatty IRL. So my VTuber gets to live my dreams, and so she gets to wear shorts because I love shorts. And then yeah, I've got the so this jacket again like leans into the kind of tomboy jacket. It was actually inspired by like do you guys remember like shell suit jackets? No, where my oldies in chat? where my oldies at? Who remembers shell suits? I don't think I need my hand anymore. Go away. Who remembers shell suits? This is like inspired by like actual jackets I owned back in the 90s. Like little kid Megu was running around in like color block jackets like this. Admittedly, they were brighter colors back in the day. They were like much brighter, bolder colors, like back in like the 80s, 90s. They weren't pastel colored. I went pastel because like I think I do like bold colors, don't get me wrong, but again, going back to the kind of like point of view of like looking at something constantly, like I didn't want to go too bold and clashy with the design, you know, and I do like pastels anyway, so that's why I went pastel with it. But yeah, the jacket is like tomboy inspired. It's like yeah, it's just like a shell suit jacket but pastel. And then I've got the comfy jumper toggle, which again is because I like big oversized sweatshirts and jumpers. Again, it's something that I very much wear IRL. I do have a couple jumpers that do have like a big oversized neckline and they do slip off my shoulder a bit. Not quite to the extent that this does, but even like the shoulder slip is like a bit inspired from like IRL, you know? Because I like to wear things baggy and oversized. So like a lot of times, like obviously if you buy something bigger than you actually are, like it's not just part of it that's bigger, right? Like it's bigger everywhere. So like I do have clothes where like genuinely like my shoulder, like it will slip down and my shoulder will be exposed. So like even that part of it was inspired by stuff I wear and am comfortable in IRL, you know? So that's
Richmond
where all my
4545 says, Megu, I know what you mean with how some of these tuber streamers get away with almost being naked as if to wear. If most show foot,
Yeah.
they get banned. It's BS.
Yeah. Guys, I just don't understand. What did I do wrong, skull emoji? I'm gonna get fucking cancelled from the stream. This is it, chat. This is how I get cancelled. This is how it's finally gonna happen. The stream's gonna be my downfall. But yeah, so like that's where my design information's come from. Just Juno, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Moo Crew. Welcome. Obviously other stuff like cat ears. I'm a cat girl because I love cats. Self-explanatory. I don't know why I ended up being a pink cat. Pink's not my favorite color. My favorite color is actually orange, and my favorite cats are ginger cats. I'm not sure how I ended up as a pink cat, to be honest. It just happened. I don't know. I don't know. I just ended up pink somewhere along the lines. I think a lot of my reason for not going orange is because, like, orange isn't like a super popular or common color. And I feel like a lot of people don't like orange. And, like, also it's kind of hard to, like, mix other colors and stuff with orange, you know? And I wanted to be able to be more colorful, like, overall. So that's kind of how I prioritized it, you know? That's the main reason I don't think I ended up being orange, was just because, like, I wanted it to be a bit more, like, a bit more universally appeal and usable for me, you know? That was probably the main reason. But even then, like, pink, I would say I prefer purple more than pink. So I don't know how I ended up, like, not ended up orange makes sense, but, like, I don't know how I ended up pink instead of purple, because I prefer purple to pink. Like, if I want to buy something and there's a purple option and a pink option, like, I will pick purple, you know? Like, purple is my preferred color. So again, I don't know how I ended up pink and not purple, but it is what it is now. I've considered changing, but, like, I'm kind of like, everyone calls me Silly Pink Cat, you know, and, like, I'm kind of attached to Silly Pink Cat now. I feel attached, and, like, I feel like I like personally embody Silly Pink Cat now. So yeah, I'll probably stay Pink Cat, but yeah, I cat girl because I like cats. Obviously the collar and the little bell is, you know, again, that leans into the cat theme. But yeah, that is my design inspirations. It's all very much grounded in things that I like and wear IRL. I wear dungarees and overalls a lot in IRL. But again, I didn't really want to go with that for my VTuber. Like, dungarees was never really kind of on the menu for the model. Like, as much as that does really strongly embody me IRL, like, I know a lot of people don't really like dungarees, and, like, a lot of people are really weird with dungarees. I don't know why this is the stigma, but, like, a lot of people, like, infantilize dungarees, and, like, a lot of people see them as, like, a toddler and child thing. A lot of people, even though, like, plenty of places, like, make adult dungarees, and, like, plenty of people wear dungarees, but, like, yeah, a lot of people are weird about dungarees, and, like, I've been mocked before for, like, dressing like a toddler and stuff, because apparently dungarees instantly make you a baby. I'm not so sure about that, bro. But yeah, I didn't want to bring that kind of negative energy to my model, you know? I didn't want to have to deal with that in my virtual life as well as my real life. So that's why she doesn't have dungarees. I do wear dungarees a lot. I pretty much live in my dungarees. Like, dungarees, a character t-shirt, and a cozy jumper is, like, my default outfit. I joked, for anyone that's seen the FNAF movie, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, you know the way Abby dresses? You know the little girl? You know the way she dresses in the FNAF movie? I kind of do dress like that. I do just wear dungarees and, like, a nice jumper. That is how I dress IRL these days. That is mostly how I dress IRL these days. But yeah, a lot of people are weird about adult women wearing dungarees. So yeah, I just didn't want to bring that energy to the streams, you know? So Megu gets to wear more, like, more widely acceptable clothing. Because I just didn't want to be, like, yeah, I just didn't want people to be like, oh, why are you dressed like that? But also, I was, like, hyper aware of, like I didn't want to catch, like, lolly allegations and stuff like that, you know? That was another reason. Like, I didn't want people thinking I was, like, a lolly VTuber or something, because, again, like, because I know a lot of people do infantilize it. I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to catch that crowd either, you know? I didn't want to catch that crowd because, like, you know, if you're going to do it, do it. I personally don't want to, you know about it or be involved in it, you know? It's not my personal cup of tea. I'm not here to shit on anyone's likes. It's not my personal cup of tea, you know? And I didn't want people, like, mistaking me as, like, part of that audience, you know, because that's not my personal jam. So yeah, that's why Megu doesn't have dungarees, but she is still largely based on stuff that I, you know, could and would wear IRL. She is just me. She is just my cuter anime self-insert OC. oh, hello. Big Megu. Megu B! Sorry, I'm having a little scroll up chat again. Bear with me. Bear with me. I keep getting so bad, like, backlogged today, chat. Hello, baby. What's the matter? Oh, you're a baby. Are you a little baby? Sorry, my cat's back. My cat's back. Megu, off-topic question. Have you seen the game Petite Island? It's cute, and I thought I need to tell Megu. I have not. I have not. I have no idea what that is. Wait, both my Tamagotchi evolved again, and they are different. Wait, what are they now? Wait, have you put pictures on Discord or anything? I want to see the babies. I want to see the babies. Oh, they are different. Oh, look at them, little goobers. Oh, Gira, you're such a good mum. Look at you, growing up, you little babies. She's such a good mum. For someone that had unexpected twins, she is such a good mum. I wish Kiri was my mum. Apparently one of my pets decided to jump branches while I was misting his enclosure. Oh wait, what pet do you have? Do you have like a reptile or a snake or something? I love snakes and reptiles. They're so cool. I don't know if you're still here, Kaiser. You said that so long ago. So I'm so backtracked on chat right now. Point to where the bad Twitch VTubers are exposing themselves. Right, Mr. Lion. Oh man, the fucking state of VTuber in 2024, man. The fucking state of it. I know it's not, you know, hashtag not all VTubers, but the ones it is, man. Come on. I feel like this year's been kind of a shit show. There's been so much drama in the VTuber community this year. We've had like all the like Twitch TOS like outfit style, you know, we're on the Twitch hates VTuber wagon at the moment and stuff. I saw a tweet this morning actually that was talking about this. Here comes another tangent, chat. Buckle up. Buckle up. We are getting into this. We're getting into this right fucking now. I saw a tweet this morning because you know a lot of people's arguments are like Twitch hates VTubers, flesh tubers get away with it, blah blah blah. Women in the hot tubs category wear bikinis, blah blah blah. You know, you've seen it, you've heard it, right? I'm sure most of you have. Like, everyone's banging on about that at the moment. Everyone's saying about how, you know, like, oh, flesh tubers always get away with it. But I saw someone actually pointed out, and like they actually showed I can't remember the person's name now, but basically like one of the women that keeps popping up in these pictures, like this person got away with it, they have actually been banned for Twitch. Like they caught bans before for inappropriate behavior on stream, even in the hot tubs and pools category. They have still caught bans for it. They still stream in the hot tubs and pools category, and they still wear their swimsuit and stuff, but they no longer do the things they got banned for. They do what they are allowed to do within that category. So they haven't been banned again, Because they're following the rules. I know that's a hard one to get your head around, chat. I know. Just bear with me, okay? I know that's a hard one to get your head around. But if you do what they say, you don't get banned. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know. But it's true. It's true. Even flesh tubers get banned for things, chat. Everyone out here acting like no flesh tuber has ever been banned for sexual conduct or whatever. It does happen. And like this person pointed out, and like a few people did reply and like agree with him as well. Like, how many people here, like, think about most people who are into VTubers, and right? I don't think it's probably unfair to say. I know personally, like, my group of friends that I've met through VTubing and stuff, I know my friends, like, don't really get involved with, like, flesh tubers and stuff like that, you know? Like, their lens is purely on VTubing, right? So, if you didn't have any kind of lens or input into the flesh tubing side of Twitch, you know, you're not going to see flesh tuber bans all over your timeline and stuff because your algorithm isn't curated that way. Your algorithm isn't curated towards that content. Your algorithm is curated towards VTubers because you are watching and interacting with VTubers. So yeah, you're going to see all the VTuber bans and all the VTuber drama and stuff. You're not going to be flooded with flesh tuber bans because the algorithm isn't going to give you that. You don't engage with it. So you're not going to have it put in your face every 5 minutes. It doesn't mean it's not happening. And, like, put your hands up and admit, chat, like, how many of you guys, like,
Richmond
how many of you guys follow the hot tubs and pools category?
Says there's a way you can get around the rules if you don't get cuffed, but it's like Twitch needs the viewers, so it probably ignores it most of the time to most streamers.
There definitely, I do agree, there is definitely disparity between, like, VTuber and FleshTuber bans. I don't disagree with that. There definitely is disparity between it. But I hate the fact that VTubers are just going around pushing this Twitch hates VTubers narrative. You know, like, everyone's just going around pushing this narrative that Twitch hates VTubers and FleshTubers get away with everything. But they don't. FleshTubers catch bans too, all the time. You just don't see it because you're not following FleshTubers. Big sippy. Oh, I made such a good cup of tea today, chat. And like the big one that like is being talked about on Twitter at the moment, like, I'm not going to name names or anything. I don't want to be that petty. But if you know, you know, like the current one that's cycling, like, I know they've said, you know, they were in the hot tub and pools category and, you know, they were wearing a bikini, but they had a pool backdrop allegedly, but like their backdrop didn't look like a pool. Like, it didn't look like water or anything. Also, a lot of people think that like the hot tubs and pools category is like a get out jail free card. Like, a lot of people think that's just the I can be lewd here zone. You have to have, if you're doing sexual content, you have to have the sexual content flag on it as well, which that person apparently didn't have. I don't follow the person who is blowing up at the moment. I genuinely didn't know who she was. I only found out about her because of all this drama, because everyone's fucking talking about it at the moment. But apparently she was in the category, but she didn't have the sexual content flag on. And like the TOS does clearly state, the outfit guidelines, you know, it says no underboob, no hips, you know, no outline genitalia and stuff like that. Well, she had her hips like way more exposed than the TOS allowed, and she was also doing that thing where she like focused on a part of her body for too long, you know. Like, I'm not actually gonna do it because like I don't want to catch a ban myself, but like, you know, let's pretend hands are illegal, right? Let's pretend hands are illegal. She was like on screen like this, just purely emphasizing a part of her model that, you know, you're not supposed to emphasize on. And she's like, oh, look at my hand, chat, look at my hand. Do you like my hand? Look how my hand moves, chat. Oh, look at my hand, chat. Do you see my fingers? Do you see my fingers, chat? Except she wasn't doing that for her hand, you know, she was doing that for tits and kitty. She was doing it for her tits and her kitty, which you're not allowed to do. You're not allowed to do that. Like, it's very clear in the TOS. So it's like, I replied to someone else's tweet about this morning, and like I basically rounded off my reply And I firmly believe that, you know, like, at the end of the day, these VTubers are playing with fire. I refuse to believe that these people don't know what they're doing. Like, there's no way they can't know what they're doing. I refuse to believe it's being done for anything other than clout. I don't believe that it's just genuine. I'm really sorry, I didn't realize. Like, no, I'm sorry, you do not get to be that big of a content creator without knowing. Like, there's no way. I do not buy it for a second. I don't buy it for a second. And at the end of the day, if you're gonna play with fire, at some point you're gonna get burned, you know? If you play with fire, you know, you can play with fire 50 times without burning yourself, but that doesn't mean you won't ever burn yourself. And if you do end up burning yourself because you were playing with fire, you can't really cry about it. You can't really cry about it. Like, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Says that sounds like the same thing with the butt-slapping sim game that someone got banned for. That's also playing with fire.
Oh, there's a butt slap. I did not know about that one. That one has not been on my radar. But there's a butt slapping sim. That sounds... Yeah, what? I'm confused. I did not know that was a thing. That is information to me. That, yeah, that sure sounds like a game. That sure sounds like a game. I'm slowly but surely getting to the bottom of chat. I will probably end up behind again, but we're getting there. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Why is everyone so mean to me as they're basically naked? Depend on how you do the orange, but it's usually an in-your-face color. Yeah, and I like bright orange. I do like bright orange, like, you know, like orange, like the fruit orange. Saying that, I do know an orange-themed VTuber who does it really well. I know this Australian VTuber called Zany Pop, and she's an orange soda VTuber, and she is bright orange, and oh my god, chef's kiss. Her design's so fucking good. She fucking nailed that shit. It can be done. It can be done. But it has to be done well. But Zany did a really good job. Yam Yam! Hi Yam Yam, how you doing? So I'm like 8 hours behind chat. But hi Yam Yam! I don't know if you're still here, but hi! Pink Cat is good. Hey, I have a question about streaming, since I'm someone that would like to try it out, but I'm kind of lost. Do you mind questions about that? You can try and ask questions. I am not necessarily the best person to ask, you know. I don't know if you're still hanging around. I'm not necessarily... I stream in a very half-hearted way. I don't really know what I'm doing.
4545 says, hiya, 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 Emegu.
Hiya, 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 hiya. But yeah, I will happily answer questions if I can. But I don't know a lot of answers. It depends how specific or technical your questions are. But I will by all means try. If you're still here, Juno, and you want to ask, I will try to help if possible. But I'm generally not a good person to ask for help. I do things in a very casual, half-assed way. I just see where the wind takes me. I don't really do anything with purpose. Oh wait, did Geary help you? Wait, Meg was a big yapping. What? Me? 20 minutes behind on chat? Never. What do you mean, Meg? Who gets behind in chat? Dungarees mean baby. I guess every farmer is baby. And welder. Already blue collar worker. Yeah, apparently, Yam Yam. Apparently. Like, there's this, I don't know if this is a thing, like, in other countries or cultures as well, but there's this thing, this is obviously specifically a woman problem, but, like, as well, like, if you're, like, a bit on the chunky size, if you're a bit chunky, you know, if you got a bit of belly on you and you're a woman and you're wearing dungarees, everyone thinks you're pregnant. Everyone, I've been asked like, oh, how far are you? And I'm like, huh? What? Like, what do you mean? And they'll be like, oh, are you pregnant? And I'm like, no. But Gingo, you're stuck. Get off. Get off. Are you hungry? Do you want some biscuit? Biscuits. Hang on, chat. I'm going to put some biscuits down for the cat quickly. Sorry, I'm back. We're keeping an eye on his food at the moment because he's been really hungry recently. I don't know if it's just because like the seasons are changing and like he has like a bigger energy need to like put on his like winter coat and fat and stuff. He doesn't look, what we're feeding him on, like he's not losing weight. So he's definitely not getting like a dangerously low amount of food or anything because he's not losing weight. But he's definitely a hungrier boy at the moment. I don't know if it is just because, like, putting on these, like, seasonal layer of fat or something. But we're keeping an eye on him, and we might take him to the vets and just get him checked out, maybe. He's got to go back to the vets, like, at the end of the year anyway, because they want to do another scan to see how his liver's doing. So we might have to do that. Might have to quiz the vets. Because he's been a very hungry bean this week. So we're still giving him his wets, but like we've started giving him like the past couple days. We've been putting down some biscuits for him, kind of like midday-ish as well, if he's still hungry. And he is apparently hungry today. He hungers. He's a hungry boy. I'm curious about music since I'm very scared of things like getting copyright strike, but at the same time I see a lot of people using whatever music and it's a bit confusing. Oh yeah, that is... Okay, I'm glad people helped you with that because I am not good at that stuff. That stuff has mostly been set up by my partner for me. Jeez. Check its beak, Migu, as a treat. So I'm scrolling through. I'm trying to catch up. Thank you guys for helping, Juno. Thank you. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. You guys are so sweet and helpful. Bless you. They have actually been banning a lot of softcore corn tub streamers. I will give them that, but they also ban other people, not just VTubers, for no reason. Yeah, like that's the thing, Yam Yam. Like I'm kind of tired of like everyone's doing the Twitch hates VTubers narrative at the moment, as if no one else gets banned unfairly. Yeah, you know, like I guarantee you, I know I don't follow them, but I know there is an account on Twitter that like automatically posts like streamer bans, and it will like put out a tweet and it'll be like, oh, partner Twitch streamer, this name has been banned for 3 days or whatever, you know. I know there's an account that does that. I don't know their name off the top of the head, but I've seen them on my timeline before, mainly when, you know, VTuber ban drama's happening. But I know there is an account that does that, and I guarantee if you go and look at that account, I guarantee you it's not all VTubers. Like, I guarantee flesh tubers are being banned too. There's no way. There's no way. I just hate this stupid narrative that it's just VTubers, because it's not. It's not. And I know a lot of people, like, I see these posts, you know, and like these VTubers, like, I just don't know what I did wrong, guys. And like, they've got all their community and their followers like, oh, babe, I'm so sorry. You did nothing wrong, babe. This is so unfair. I don't know why you got banned either. And it's like, come on. Come on. Like, it's, oh, Matt, it drives me insane. It drives me insane. It's one of the things I love about Blue Sky, because I haven't seen any bullshit like this on Blue Sky. Oh, it's been so nice. It's been so nice. I love my platform free of VTuber drama. It's lovely. But yeah, like, people always bandwagon, and, you know, they're replying to this person's tweet and they're tagging Twitch, and they're like, this is so unfair. This person is a perfectly perfect angel and they did nothing wrong. You guys just meanie by beanies. Why are you meanie by beanie to my favorite streamer? Like, but I, like, there's no way it's just VTubers. Like, there's no way. I've never poked the category and I have no interest in it. No, neither do I. Like, there was a period of time, like, not long after it came in, because, like, didn't the hot tubs category, like, it got split off, didn't it? Because, like, I'm pretty sure they used to do that stuff in Just Chatting, but, like, it got so prolific, and, like, people who didn't want to see that kind of content got so mad about it that Twitch ended up separating the category. But because, like, back then, like, I did Just Chatting streams and I watched Just Chatting streams, like, Twitch kept recommending, like, streams from that, like, the new hot tubs category to me. So I ended up doing a thing, like, you know, on the front page, you can select that, like, I'm not interested in this category. I ended up having to do that. I ended up having to, like, tell Twitch, like, please do not recommend me this category. I don't want to see it. Because, like, I just wanted to watch VTubers yapping, man. And I would just open my Twitch front page and just be bombarded with tits and bikinis. And I'm just like, I want to see this, man. I am not the target audience. What is this on my page? Oh, sorry, Chad, I just punched you. I just punched you. I didn't mean to. It was a love punch, I swear. Getting there, chat. I'm almost at the bottom. I'm almost at the bottom. I need someone who liked the color orange. Yeah, me. Me. I had this orange handbag one time. It was this really cute little handbag. It was a leather one. And it was like this weird little orange cube. It was this orange leather cube. I remember it so vividly. It was like just this orange cube made out of leather. The handles were like a dark brown leather. And it had this like little patch pocket on the front, which was... The main part of the pocket was, like, the body of the pocket was orange, and then the little flap on the top, again, was the same dark brown as the handles. And I used to get so many questions from people at work over it. People would be like, why do you have an orange handbag? And I'm like, I would always be really confused, like, what do you mean, why do I have an orange handbag? Like... Huh? Like, I'm not trying to make some weird, bold statement or something. I saw a bag in the shop. I liked it, so I brought it, and now I'm using it as a handbag. Like, what is the what is the big question or confusion here? Like, I don't understand. But like, people would ask me, like, why do you have an orange handbag? I'm like, I don't know. Why do you have a black handbag? It's such a weird question. Yeah, people, I don't know, people are weird about orange. It's like, I love orange. My room, like, I've painted the chimney breast in my room is bright orange. The chimney breast in my room, if you're like on the Discord, you've ever seen pictures of my room, like, my chimney breast is bright orange. I willingly painted my room bright orange. I love orange. If a stranger came into my house, they would probably ask, like, why is your wall orange? Like, because I fucking painted it orange, obviously. Why are people so weird? Like, what do you mean you don't have beige walls? What do you mean you don't live in a sad beige house? What do you mean everything isn't millennial grey and crushed velvet? I'm still here, but I pretty much got my answer again. Thanks to the people that helped me. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for helping Juno. You guys are amazing. I'm listening while I'm designing my VTuber because I'm broke, Lamau. Oh my god, that's so exciting. I started off with a self-made VTuber. A lot of us have done it. A lot of us have done it. I did not draw my current model. I will not take credit for this. I did not draw or rig this. My art is not good enough to make VTubers. I ended up saving up a long time and a lot of money to commission artists because I was never happy with my self-made models, but I started there. That was my starting point too. That was my starting point too. There is no shame or problem in that. Oh fuck, burnt myself with soup. No! Not the soup! Yam, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling today, Yam Yam? What's this stuff made as I have no monies? I'm currently making adjustments. Wait, Giri, are you working on your model? Giri? Giri model? What are we working on? Is it a secret? What are we doing? I want to know. No, we're horrible and gross. You're the best. No! There's no way. There's no way my community would be horrible and gross. There's no way. I only keep cuties around me. I only surround myself with the finest caliber of people. You guys have seen what happens when we get a bad egg in here. We throw that egg into the sun and bake it. We don't keep the bad eggs. We only have good eggs here. We only have good eggs here. Everyone is cute and lovely and wonderful here. I feel more that VTuber fans are just more vocal about it. So
that Asa been working on it? I've been letting her rig my first big model for practice. She asked for adjustments, so that is what I'm doing.
Oh, exciting. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. I'll have to have a look later. How exciting. Oh my god, we might have a future Giri stream with a big model. Big Giri. What if we streamed with our models next to each other and kissed? What if both our big models are on screen together and we just what if we zoomed out of it and let our VTubers touch hands? Wait, no, I can't say that. I'll get banned. Wait, what? Why am I so small now? Hello? Chat. What? Why am I so small? Where did I go? tiny Megu. This is how small I can go. This is like maximum smallness. Or minimum bigness, if you prefer. This is my minimum bigness or my maximum smallness. Your choice. Your choice. Like, I can come and bounce on my pillow. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. Hi. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. Chat. I can sniff you, chat. I'm not congested anymore. I can sniff you, chat. Oh, yeah. Did you hear how clear the airwave is? I can get big old sniffers now. I can get big old sniffers. I ain't congested no more, baby. I got both nostrils free flowing. I'm living the dream. I know of a person that gets targeted for being a furry and they get spam reported to Twitch for no reason other than people are so fucked up with furries, man. Like, I don't know why. Like, just fucking let furries live, man. Fucking let furries live. Like, I don't get why people are so fucking mean to furries. Like, my only issue with furries is like, as an ace girly, I know some, again, it's not everyone, but I know there is a core group of furries that are like absolutely filthy degenerates, and I'm not into that side of things, you know, like I'm not into like, you know, yiffy and furry porning and all that. But like, I wouldn't ever shame or judge someone just for being a furry, you know? Furry-based characters are cute. Like, I drew a furry Megu, like, very recently. Like, there's nothing wrong with furries. Like, furry is just like anything else, you know? Like, it's whatever. Like, if it's not your cup of tea, just move on. Like, no one's forcing you to go into that stream or watch it. No one's making you watch a furry. No one is holding you at knife point to be there. Like, what the fuck? Like, just let people live. Not everyone wants to be a flesh tuber. Not everyone wants to be a VTuber. Not everyone watches VTubers. You know, that's fine. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Like, it's why does it have to be harder than that? I don't understand. People are fucking crazy. Like, I've been in streams before where I didn't like the person or the content for whatever reason. Do you know what I do, chat? Do you know what I do? This is going to be another crazy Megu take, right? This is going to be crazy. I leave. I know. It's an outrageous strategy. It's pretty difficult to implement. But I will just leave. If I don't like something, I will just leave it alone. You know, I turn myself around, you know, and I just walk the other way. It's really quite simple. And do you know what? If I don't ever want to see that person again, you know, I might even mute them or block them on Twitter. I might even mute them or block them on Twitter. You know, if they keep getting forced onto my algorithm and I don't want to keep seeing what they're posting, I might even mute or block them on Twitter. But I would never give them shit for doing stuff I didn't agree with. I would never even dream of like giving someone abuse or harassment or trying to report them and get them in trouble or something just because I didn't like what they were doing. Who the fuck? Do you know what I want to know, chat, right? I want to know if people who do shit like that, if they have enough energy to be doing stuff like that, why don't they put it to better use? That's what I want to know. Because do you know what? If I had that much fucking energy and time to waste, I'd be doing something better than fucking reporting furries on Twitch. That's like, if I don't know what I would do, but I would definitely do something better with my time and energy. If I had time and energy like that to waste, I would not waste it reporting furries on Twitch. Kay, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Moo Crew. Welcome. Oh yeah, Meggy, I'm on Blue Sky. I found a channel that's adorable. Out of context doggos, and it's very cute. I need to find me some cat channels. I mainly, I'm not gonna lie, I keep coming back to Twitter, mainly for I miss my cats. I follow like a bunch of different cat accounts on Twitter that just post like silly cat pictures and stuff, and I miss cats. I love the amount of art I'm seeing on Blue Sky, but I do miss cats. I need more cats. How dare you get a handbag? You're like, I know, right, Yam Yam? Outrageous behavior. Outrageous behavior. I used to, oh my god, when I was younger as well, like when I was in my kind of like emo gothy era, does anyone remember Ruby Gloom? I don't know if anyone knows what Ruby Gloom is. I don't know. Does Ruby Gloom still exist? I don't know, but like I used to have a Ruby Gloom bag as well, and like it had Ruby Gloom on it, and then I think it had like loads of like skulls and crossbones and like bleeding hearts and you know like, all sorts of like little like emo gothy motifs like that. And that was another thing I would get questioned for. People would be like, oh, "You don't really like that, do you?" And I'm like, no, you're right. You're right. I'm using and wearing this bag because I hate it. You're so right. I hate this bag. That's why I use it every single day for my college books. Yep. I use this because I hate it. You're so right. I don't know why people are so bothered about what other people do with their lives, man. I will never understand it. I don't know. Maybe I might just like, I don't know. Like, am I just not normal? Is it the tism? I don't know. But like, I just don't understand why normal people are so bothered by what other people do with their lives. Like, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. I mean, I've seen people in like you know, outfits and stuff that I find questionable. I've seen people with like questionable haircuts and dye jobs and stuff. But I personally have never felt the need to like go up to someone and be like, "Oh, you didn't choose to dye your hair that color, did you? Did you choose that color?" Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the weird one. But I personally never approached anyone to be like, you don't really like those shoes, do you? You don't actually think you look good, do you? Like, I would never. I could not even fathom having the balls to fucking approach someone like that. I'm meh. Didn't wake up feeling like I'm dying, only ill, so I guess better. I get that. I get that. That's how I've been feeling like pretty much for like the last month. And like every time I felt like I was feeling better, I was just like, I think I'm feeling better, and the next day I felt worse again. I was just like, oh, oh, guy. Why are you so lewd, Megu? Why, you don't want to... Are my hands lewd? Do I have lewd? My hands aren't lewd. Look, I'm wearing protection. I'm wearing protection, okay? Look, you won't feel any of my sweat with these gloves on. My sweat is contained, so it's not lewd, right? There'll be no mixing of body fluid, and I'm pretty sure that's what makes things lewd. I'm pretty sure that's what makes it lewd. Like, if you don't get my sweat on you, then you won't get pregnant, so it's okay. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Big stretch.
Big stretch! Of course, Hero appears. Hero just turns up at, like, the weirdest moments. The amount of times I've been like on stream and I'm about to say something, I'll be like, Hero's not even here anymore, and then I start talking shit, and Hero's like, I am here. Hero lurks my streams. Hero lurks my streams, and then he just like pipes up like once an hour, and just to say something, and then he just like disappears back into the darkness. This is Hero on my streams, right? Like Hero won't be here, right? Wait, okay, yeah. Hero won't be here, right? He won't be here, and then he just comes out and he's just like, gay! And then he disappears again. That's what Hero does. Hero just pops up, he's like, gay! then he's gone again. He'll be back in the next hour, I'm sure. He'll be back in an hour's time if we're still streaming. Feminine Armanon! A feminine Armanon! Using your brain and not looking at something you don't like instead of complaining and shitting on someone for liking something that's legal. Have to say legal because shit on the ones that like illegal things. That's illegal, Megan. You have to make a massive deal about it. I'm so not good at being normal. I've never been normal. I don't do normal people things, Yam Yam. I'm sorry. I'm a failure at normaling. I'm such a failure at normaling. Maggie, you found one. Cats being weird little guys. There's a channel. Wait, is it? That's one of the ones I follow on Twitter. I'll have to follow them. I'll have to go follow them. Wait, I'm gonna do it now because I will forget. Wait. Cats being weird little guy. Oh, it's the same one. It has the same profile picture. So I'm assuming it's the same. I love this account. Oh my god, yes. I'm never gonna need to go on Twitter again. I'm never gonna. I just feel like I made a go live tweet on Blue Sky and I didn't cross post it to Twitter. I told myself when I first like moved over to Blue Sky. Well, not when I first moved over because I technically moved over ages ago while it's still invite only, but I didn't use it. I just like secured my name and then left it. But when I moved over, like what, a week or two ago now, like I told myself I wasn't gonna like leave Twitter and I would still use it. But I haven't really been using Twitter much. I've gone on Twitter and like browsed Twitter a bit, but like my brain is not thinking like I'll post this to Twitter, you know? I've been posted on Blue Sky. I made a little silly funny meme post last night and I made a go live post for my stream. I've made like just little like random text posts and I've been like reposting old art and stuff, but I haven't been going back to Twitter to post. Back again. Power went out and apparently I'm to blame. What did you do this time, Bobbington? My motto, if it's not affecting me personally, I don't care. Yeah, exactly, Eugene, exactly. Like, if someone comes into my space and you're gonna be a little freak, then yeah, I'll block you and ban you and stuff, you know? But like, if you're being a little freak on your own channel and I just don't personally vibe with it, I'll just leave. Like, the amount of times, like, I get this with, like, Mia a lot, like, a lot of the people Mia like raids into and stuff, like I don't like a lot of the people that Mia raids into sometimes, because Mia has a very different preference and like content and stuff than I do, and like a lot of times, you know, Mia will raid into someone and they'll be like you know, a big booby model and they'll be like making like loads of lewd jokes and stuff like that, and that's not my personal cup of tea. Like, you know, I'm not personally comfortable with that kind of level of like lewdness and sexuality constantly. Like, that's not my vibe. But I'll just leave. Like, I wouldn't dream of like talking shit to them about it because I didn't like it, or like, you know, trying to you know, report them on Twitch or something because I don't think they should be making lewd jokes. Like, it's never even crossed my mind. It's genuinely never even crossed my mind. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I remember one time, I can't remember who it was originally. This one is an attribute to Mia. This wasn't one like Mia's fault. But I remember one time I got raided. I think I was like watching a random channel, and they like raided into someone at the end, and like I really like the person's model because a lot of times, like, I'm not gonna lie, like when I get raided into other channels I normally leave straight away because like I don't want to watch streams all the time, you know? Like I watch streams specifically for people, you know? I don't necessarily just need any old stream on. I'm watching for people, you know? So like when Hero ends his stream, for example, I'm not really in the mood to watch anyone else, you know? I close the tab when Hero's raided out. because I don't want to stick around to watch someone else. You know, I wanted to watch Hero. I watched Hero, and now I'm done. I'll move on and do other things. You know, so like, I will often leave like before like raids even happen and stuff. But I remember this one time we raided into a channel, and it was this person. They had a really cute model, and they were actually a femboy catboy, and I was like, "Ooh, femboy catboy, hello!" And so I watched for a little bit, and then they made me really uncomfortable, and I was like, they actually I can't remember what the joke was now because this is like 2-3 years ago now. But like they definitely made some sort of like racist like jokes or remarks kind of thing, and I was just like, oh yikes, nope. And I left. But even then, I mean, technically, I'm pretty sure Twitch probably does have rules against like racial abuse and stuff. I would probably have been within my rights technically to have reported them for that behavior. But even then, I didn't report or anything. I just went, oh no, not for me, thanks. And I just left. I just left. Even for something like that, I just want a peaceful life, man. I'll just leave. I'll just leave. I don't want to have to deal with making reports and stuff. Like, I'll just leave. It's the quickest and easiest way to protect my peace, you know. If I found someone really objectionable, you know, I might like go and, you know, like I said earlier, block them or mute them on Twitter or whatever. But yeah, I've got Mia muted on Twitter. I have my own husband muted on Twitter because I do not want to see the shit he posts. And someone a while back on World of Warships say, go back to playing Azure Lane as an insult while they were on my team. I got first that game and won the battle for the team. They died 5 seconds in because they charged the enemy spawn by. Hi Meggy, wait, what the fuck did I just walk in on? I don't know, Emerald. What was I doing when you walked in? I'm behind on chat again. I'm behind on chat again. Remember when I caught up and I wasn't 20 minutes behind chat anymore? And now I am, wait. I'm 10 minutes behind on chat now. That's an improvement. That's an improvement. I'm only 10 minutes behind on chat now. I was 20 minutes behind earlier. So, you know, I'm considering that's a win. I'm considering that as a win. I took my headphones off and instantly see my name in chat. Can you not? Hi Mickey, hope you're feeling better. I am feeling better. I'm just yapping today. I didn't want to do anything like kind of too high energy or intense or anything today. So we're just yapping. I did want to play web fishing with people. But there's a fucking little hacking troglodyte running around ruining everyone's day on web fishing, so we're not doing that. So I'll just yap it instead. But yeah, I feel, touch wood, today, yesterday and Sunday I've actually felt pretty normal. I've not even been taking like cold and flu medicine or anything these past 3 days, and I feel pretty good. I feel normal. So yeah, I'm happy today. Where's my mouse pointer? Where are you? Wait, chat, I think wait. Where's my mouse pointer? My mouse pointer's disappeared. It's not on either of my screens. Where's my mouse? I can't see my mouse pointer. Like, it's not on any of my screens. And like, even if I Control Alt Delete, Like, it's not there. Like, where is my mouse pointer? Chat, I've actually lost my mouse pointer. Is there, chat, is there a way to get my mouse pointer back? I genuinely don't know where it is. Where? Like, I scrolled up in chat to read. I can't even read chat. I can only see what's on the on-screen chat now. Because I scrolled up in chat to read it, but now my mouse pointer's disappeared, so I can't scroll chat back down. And I can't, I can't even, like, click into my browser search bar or anything to try and search it on myself. Can someone tell me if there's a way to restore my mouse pointer? It is actually gone, and I don't know why. I'm trying to look at the chat on the screen in, like, the OBS preview, but I'm not gonna lie, it's so small. It's so small. Unplug and replug your... I don't want to get down there. I have to, like, get on the floor and crawl behind my computer to do that. Is that the only way? Is that the only way? Oh, I'll try it. Hang on, I'll be back in a second. My knees are too old for this. I can't get under here. There's still no mouse pointer! There's still no mouse pointer. Chat, where's my mouse? Have you left clicked once? Like, clicking does nothing. But I don't know if I'm over anything to click, you know? What about, wait, can I use my other mouse? No, even my second mouse. I have no mouse cursor. It's on your drawing tablet? It shouldn't be. That's not even on. That's literally not even on. I could check it, but it surely shouldn't be, because, like, it's not on. Can my mouse be on a screen that's not turned on? F5? I don't have F keys. Hang on, I'm checking my tablet. What? Okay, I plugged in my tablet and now I have my mouse cursor back. But my mouse wasn't even on. My mouse literally was not, like, my tablet, sorry. My tablet wasn't even on or plugged in. So I don't know why that would do anything. What? I hate everything. Okay, let me turn that off again, because we're not using the tablet today. Stinky! Okay, at least it's back now. Mega the Pool, what is your daily wisdom? My daily wisdom is that if you don't touch sweat, then you can't get pregnant. That is my wisdom. Oh god, that noise scared me and I'm on my phone. A little funny Windows noise as a treat. Do you have function keys? I do not have function keys. No F keys noted. I have a 65% keyboard. So I have a numbers row. I have all the normal like letters and punctuation. And I have arrow keys. That's all I have. That's all I have. I love having a mouse pointer again. Whee! Whee! Okay, I can scroll down chat again. I was like trying to read the on-screen chat on like my OBS preview, but like that's a little bit too small for my old lady eyes. I think I'm actually gonna chat. Like Specsavers keep messaging me like Megu Moo, you still haven't been for your eye test. I might go and get my eyes tested when I get my next payout. I might use a little bit of my income. I might use a little bit of my Twitch income to actually get my eyes tested. I have a sneaking suspicion. I think I might need new glasses. I think my eyes might have got worse. This dawned on me yesterday because like I was out with mum and it started raining and you know when like too much rain falls on your glasses so you can't really see stuff anyway, and so I like pushed them up onto like I put them up so they were like you know when you like rest your glasses on the top of your head. I did that so they were out of the way, and I was like squinting. I was like, oh god, like why does the world look like this? And that was when it kind of dawned on me. I was like, fuck, maybe I should get my eyes tested. I had to like really refocus on the world. I was like, oh oh no. I had to like make a conscious effort to like just like blink a few times, like oh, and like really, you know when you like really squeeze your eyes and like squint through them and then you open them up again and like it eventually refocuses. I had to do that. And I was like, perhaps I should get my eyes tested. They sent me an email a couple weeks ago. And it was like, something like, you know, oh, it's been 600 days since your last eye test. How long has it been? Do I still have the email? I don't think I do. Did I delete it? Oh yeah, 678 days since my last eye test. And that was 13 days ago, so it's what? I can't do the maths. I was like looking at it, trying to work it out. I was like, I don't know what that is. Specsavers around here are pricey. I don't have a lot of optician alternatives here. My options are Specsavers, Vision Express, or Boots. And when I've looked in the past, Vision Express and Boots have been more expensive. So I normally just go to Specsavers. Because historically, they've always been the cheaper. We used to have a Tesco opticians. And they were pretty good pricing, but our Specsavers, our Tesco, sorry. We still have an optician in our Tesco, but it's not run by Tesco anymore. I think that's also Vision Express, actually. I think that became, yeah, I'm pretty sure that became Vision Express as well. And they just don't do as good deals on anything. I do my eye tests at Costco. Costco do eye tests? I did not know that. I don't live near a Costco, so I've never been to a Costco. How much do they charge for an eye test? How much is an eye test going to set me back, chat? Oh, pardon me. Sorry, chat. I don't think you should have heard that, but if you did hear me burp, I'm sorry. I swear, did Specsavers put the cost of the eye test on their website? I swear I can never see the cost. Like, they have that price for their glasses. But I swear they don't list the price of, like, the test, you know? Does it tell me, if I go through the booking process, will it tell me? So your eye test is due in 40 days-ish? No, it's overdue. I swear I don't see how expensive they are. Adult eye test. I am adult. I really don't want to... I don't want to, like, accidentally book it, you know? I don't think it tells you the price anywhere. I think this is just gonna... If I press continue, is it just gonna book me an eye test? Will it be booked if I press continue? I can't tell. Is it gonna be like a confirmation screen for price? No, it doesn't tell you. I've just gone through the entire booking process. Now it just has to confirm your booking button. But at no point does it tell me how much it is. It doesn't tell me how much it is. Not confirming that yet. I don't have money. I don't have money, so I can't actually book it yet. How can it not tell you the price? I don't understand. Like, all the prices on the website, as far as I can see, they're all just like, you know, like, oh, you know, this is how much this pair of glasses is, and you can get 2 pairs for £70, and it's all that stuff, but like nothing says what the test is. Do Vision Express list a price? Most places just do the NHS standard. I don't get NHS prescriptions, like NHS glasses though. Oh my god, what kind of scam is this? Why does no one put the price? Why is there not a big button on the website that says eye tests £15 or however much it is, you know? Like, why is it so hard to find? I just want to know how much an eye test is. Why does no one say how much it is? Is it like, are they like franchise, like, or something? Do different branches charge different amounts? So they don't print a price on the website or something? What is this? I can't see one on Vision Express either. I can't see a price for an appointment. Am I stupid? Okay, they got adult eye test listed here. Advanced eye test, 30 quid. I've never paid that much. I've never paid that much in Specsavers. Specsavers definitely cheaper than 30 quid. I feel like I want to say Specsavers is like somewhere in the 20 kind of range last time. I don't think I've ever spent as much as 30 quid on an eye test. Unless Cosy Live really has got that bad. Oh my god, all these websites are terrible. It is so hard to find the pricing on any of these. I'm on Boots now. And even Boots doesn't have just like a straightforward, like, this is how much an eye test is. I just want a prize. Why is this so hard, chat? I don't understand. I'll have to phone them up, I guess. Oh wait, I found Specsavers buried in the site. The cost of Specsavers eye test varies, but it's around 20 to 20. Okay, yeah, so that is cheaper than Vision Express. That is a minimum of £5 cheaper than Vision Express. I might not today, probably, because I'm streaming now. I might maybe I'll put on my big girl pants tomorrow and I'll phone them and double check how much it costs, I guess. I must be blind. I can't fucking find a price on Boots either. Is it me, chat? Am I the problem? Am I the problem, chat? It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Oh wait, Boots is hiding it. Scroll down. Boots is $29.95. I feel like Specsavers is my cheapest option still. Because $29.95, that's round it up. That's basically 30 quid as well. So Boots and Vision Express are both 30. Specsavers is 20 to 25. So yeah, I'll stick with Specsavers. I'll stick with Specsavers. They are still my best option at the moment, but I can't afford to do it until after the payout. But yeah, I think after I get my payout, I think I am actually going to go get my eyes tested. Because I've noticed a couple times as well, when I've been... This is another thing that kind of made me think about it, but then I forget. But like when I drive Mia to work in the morning sometimes, like there's been a couple times where like I've rushed out the door with him and I've like forgot to put my glasses on, and then I realize I'm like really squinting at the road, and like again like I realize I'm like having to like really focus on stuff. Like I have my glasses are mainly for distance stuff. And it's not like, it's not so bad that like everything's blurry or like I can't make stuff out or anything. Like it's not that bad, but like it's bad enough that like I have to really focus on things, you know? And I've noticed that a couple times when I've like driven Mia to work and I forgot to put my glasses on. So I've realized I'm like really straining my eyes, and like you know when like you've been straining your eyes too much, like they kind of hurt. Like my eyes feel really strained and tired like when I get home from that. And then yeah, I noticed yesterday when it was raining, so I pushed my glasses up onto my head because I couldn't see through the rain on my lenses anyway. And then I was like, whoa, why does the world look like this? Like what the fuck? It was actually like genuinely hard to refocus. I was like, fuck. Maybe I do need that eye test. So yeah, I'm gonna treat myself to that, chat. When we get paid, I'm gonna treat myself to that. It's every 2 years normally, which would be 730 days. Well, my email from Specsavers says, yeah, it says, hi Megu, as you can see, your eye test is due. Don't wait another minute. Book your next one. That is the exact wording. It says 678 days since your last eye test. As you can see, your eye test is now due. So don't wait another minute or day even more to book your next one. That's exactly what it says. And like they've been sending me like emails like for ages. Yeah, look, this one said, like this email, they sent me this email on the 29th of August. And the subject line says, Megu, your next eye test is well overdue. I think I have them yearly. I think I'm supposed to have them yearly. I don't think mine are 2 years. I don't think I go 2 years between eye tests. I think I'm yearly. Because yeah, this email at the end of August says that I'm well overdue. That is the exact wording. Megu, your next eye test is well overdue. Yeah, and they sent me an email at the end of May as well. And one at the end of April. So basically, for like half of this year, they've been telling me my eye test is overdue. Because back at the end of April, they're like 496 days since your last eye test. As you can see, your eye test is now due. Okay, so my eye test was due back in April. April was when I was due my next eye test. Because that one does say your eye test is now due. And then the other emails I've had have been like, we still haven't seen you. You're overdue. Oh, it's the Black Parade! I love the Black Parade. Let's turn it up. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? Music goes a little bit upbeat as a treat. This is not Boomer Tunes! Fuck off, Nixon! This is not Boomer Tunes! I refuse! If it's yearly, you are very overdue. It's just a little bit overdue. Megu can be a little bit overdue her eye test as a treat. We can be a little overdue our eye exam as a treat. Took me into the city, see a marching band. I got one of my Tamas married. They fucked and now I have an egg. What? They can get married? What the fuck? I don't remember that from old school Tamagotchis. I don't think there's a single person over 30 years who doesn't enjoy the Black Parade. 30 years is very young. Thank you very much. Sometimes I get the feeling he's watching over me, and other times I feel like I should go. 2006. No, it's not that old. Stop lying, chat. Chat, stop lying. It's not, that website's wrong. I don't know where you got that information from, but there's no way. It's not that old. It's like 10 years old tops. It's 10 years tops. I don't know what you guys are saying. I don't know, man. I think you guys have your facts wrong. Maybe time works differently in the facility, but it's definitely not that old. I think my phone is spying on me. My phone is spying on me. Why have I just received a text from Specsavers? Hi, Megu, your next eye test looks like it's still due. Book online. Go away. I have no money. Leave me alone. Go away. That's creepy. Don't do that. They know. How do they know? That came through at 15:04. That came through 40 minutes ago. How did they know, chat? How did they know? I'm scared. Who told them? Who told them? The Black Parade is literally in its teens, so not old at all. Yeah, exactly, Vito. Not old at all. It's just a little baby song. It's just a silly little baby song.
Link5 says Skynex Darky Nova. Be careful, chat.
And people claim the phone doesn't listen. Right? It's like when you're like, I've had this like when I visit mums and stuff, and then like I'll get ads on my phone later on for like something I was talking about at mums, and I'm like, When I got my new phone, I got a new Google Pixel phone earlier on this year. And like when I was going through the setup, like it had all these different like monitoring options and stuff. And there's like a setting so like your phone speaker can be on all the time. And if it recognizes music playing in the background, it will like tell you on the home screen what music is playing. And it was like, do you want your phone to be always listening? And I was like, no, no, there's nothing I want less than that. Like turn that the fuck off. What the hell? I don't like modern technology, chat. I want a dumb phone again. Hey, just give me back my old Nokia 3310. Let me play Snake and make funny ringtones. I'm tired of modern mobiles. Hi, Megu. Looks like your next eye test is shit. Oh, they won't leave me alone. They won't leave me alone. They really want to see me. There'll be a letter in the post. Give it 2 days. I'll have a letter tomorrow. Give it a couple days and I'll have a letter too. They keep sending me letters as well. I used to have the Tamagotchi DS game somewhere, thinking about it. There was a DS game for Tamagotchi? I did not know that. Okay, since you mentioned Tamagotchi, want to know when they were introduced, though? 1996. I had a Tamagotchi! I had one of the first Tamagotchis. And that was, okay, this is going to sound really sad, but that was one of the few times in my life where I was the cool kid. Because we went on holiday to Spain, and they had Tamagotchis. And my mum brought me and my brother a Tamagotchi on holiday in Spain. And when we got back from holiday...
Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
Hello, is this Megumu?
Yes,
this
I'm
is
Megu.
Specsavers calling to let you know your eye test is still due. Please call our store or go online to book your eye test.
Money. I don't have money. Leave me alone. I have to pay for my eye test because like I don't claim benefits or anything. Even though I'm unemployed, like I don't get universal credit or anything. So I'm not eligible for like the free NHS eye test or anything. So I have to pay. And I literally have no money right now. But yeah, that was the one time in my life I was cool, because like when we got back from Spain, like I was still playing with my Tamagotchi, obviously, and I took it to school and I was like playing with it like at lunchtime and stuff in the playground, and people were like, "Whoa, is that a Tamagotchi?" Because apparently, like, I don't think they were released in the UK yet. And so, like, everyone was like, "Whoa, you've got a Tamagotchi! That's so cool! Can I see your Tamagotchi?" And that was like the only time in my life I was the cool kid, was because I had a Tamagotchi before anyone else at school had a Tamagotchi. That's my one claim to cool, is that I had the first Tamagotchi in my school. My Tamagotchi was yellow and orange. Wow, the color of like the Tamagotchi itself, like the plastic, was yellow and orange. Back in the day, they didn't have colored screens or anything. It was just a black and white screen. They will leave you alone after you book your appointment for a while. Oh, let me turn the music back down. I just started thinking to myself, like, wow, this song's really loud. And then I remembered I turned it up for the back parade. I love Geary's Tamagotchi updates. I'm living vicariously through Geary's Tamagotchi now. I like the music identifier, but I don't want it always on. Yeah, exactly, you. Like, do I think it's a bad thing? No. I mean, I've used Shazam in the past, you know, but like, I don't want my phone constantly listening to everything. I don't trust my device enough for that. Wait, there's a Tamagotchi movie? Huh? I haven't gone to the eye doctor to check my eyes for a while. I should have like February. Yeah, I'm a bit overdue for glasses. Hey, yo, overdue, gang. Let's go. Let's go. Lies, you're the cool kid now. I'm not a cool kid. I'm not a cool kid, but that is okay. I no longer crave to be cool. I am weird, and that is okay. I am perfectly at peace with being a weird little goober. I'm cringe, but I'm free. I am cringe, but I am free. Wait, you're coming home now? No, go away. I don't want to pick you up. I'm having fun. Stay at work. Sleep in the office. Damn, now I kind of want to get a Tamagotchi. I never had one as a kid. Oh, I feel like, to be fair, like, this is why I'm living through Tamagotchis vicariously with Geary, because, like, I do think nowadays, I don't think I would have the patience for it. I think nowadays I would get, like, fed up so quickly with a Tamagotchi. And unlike Hey, I don't have anyone to give a Tamagotchi to, so yeah. It would probably be a waste of money for me to buy a Tamagotchi. So I'm just living vicariously through Geary's twins. Geary will give me my Tamagotchi fix. I need to get an Uber. I can't hear you, by the way. Ah! Sticky! Oh, when I tell it, I kind of still want to stream, but like, I know if I go pick him up, I won't want to carry on streaming when I get home. I feel bad telling him to get an Uber. Ah! Hold on, I'm thinking. Yeah, very stinky. Big old stinker Bobinka. So rude. Like, I always feel like when he asks me, like when he specifically says like, do I have to get an Uber? Like I feel like I have to say, no, I'll come get you. Because I feel like morally and financially obligated to save him money because I cost him a lot of money. So like I feel like I have to help. I'll pick him up. I don't want to pick him up, but I'll pick him up. I might. What we'll do, chat, we'll keep yapping. Let me turn on the do not raid button. We'll keep yapping for a little bit. But I think what I'll do, when Mia's ready for me to go pick him up, I'll probably end stream there. On the grounds that, like, I didn't want to do too much or, like, push my luck with, like, you know, using up all my energy the second I feel better sort of thing. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad thing if we did a short stream today. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad thing if we do a short stream today. And then if I wake up tomorrow and I still feel okay after what we've done today, then we'll have a better idea for, like, where my health and energy levels are sitting, maybe. I think we'll do that. We'll keep on yapping until Mia tells me that he's ready to be picked up. And then I'll end stream when I go pick Mia up. So it'll be a bit of a short one today. But I think that'll be a good benchmark to see how we're feeling and stuff, you know? The model is so cute. The model is so cute. I'm so adorable. Oh god, what was that? Hang on, the door's knocking. Oh no. Ah, it's my stepdaddy! Stepdaddy! It's my scrub daddy! Do you know what? I'm very much a girly. I love a bargain, and like I'm not one of these people that just like buys branded products for the sake of having the branded product. But Scrub Daddy is one thing I will gladly pay the extra for. Scrub Daddy's actually goated. Scrub Daddies are actually so fucking good. I love them. I will gladly pay the extra for Scrub Daddies. Okay, short stream's gonna be fun as well. I want to do a long stream. I want to do a long stream. I don't like being interrupted. I know this probably sounds really rude, you know, and I know I should help my partner out and stuff. So I know this is gonna make me sound like a horrible person, but like it's not my fault, okay? Like I don't like. It's for disruption that does me in, right? Like it's. Yeah, I don't handle like disruption and like changes of plans well and stuff, you know. I've always been really like resistant to that. And I never really knew why. It's another one of those things that like I learned like a year or so ago. I learned was like a big thing for autistic people. Is like, you know, not being very receptive to change and like not dealing well with like transition periods and stuff like that. And it's another one of the big things that I found out, and I was like, maybe there is some truth to this. So yeah, it just annoys me, you know, because like I'm streaming and I'm enjoying streaming, and if there was no alternative plan, you know, I would keep streaming, you know, but now I have to go pick Mia up. It's like, by the time I've had to, you know, get my shoes back on and leave the house and drive to the train station, pick him up, drive back from the train station, take my shoes off again and sit back down on the computer. Like, I know it doesn't sound like that big of a deal to like normal people. Like, it probably sounds like really whiny and lazy to normal people, but like that kind of disruption just like it ruins my flow, you know. It interrupts the flow, and like I can't just bounce back from that, you know. Like I've tried it before. There have been a couple times where I've left the stream running while I went out to do something and I came back, but like I've never been happy with the energy I brought to stream after coming back. Like it doesn't work. Like the transitional period from like streaming to not streaming, coming back to streaming, like it's gone. Like the energy, the vibe is gone to me. Like I've always been told, like when I've complained about this in the past, you know, people have always been like, I couldn't tell the vibe was different, like you seemed fine to me, but like I know, like it feels different to me. I have to jump on a train tomorrow. Oh, choo-choo. I haven't been on a train since we came home from London last year. I can't believe Fish Fest is over a year ago now. When TK posted the other day, and he was like, Fish Fest was a year ago yesterday, and I was like I can't believe it's been that long already. I feel like in my head, I feel like it was like, you know, like 6 to 8 months ago, you know? In my head, I feel like it was like 6 to 8 months ago. I don't feel like it's been a year already. That's crazy. What the fuck is a Scrub Daddy? It sounds like something for sure. Scrub Daddy is it's a sponge, you know, like a dishwashing sponges. But they're made of like this weird, like, I don't know if it's actual plastic, but like I'm gonna say plastic for lack of a better word. They're made of like this plasticky material, and they're like, if you run them under cold water, the plastic stays really rigid, so they're really good for like scrubbing, but they don't scratch shit up. You know, like if you use like a Brillo pad or like those like green scratchy scouring pads and stuff like that, they can like scratch up like plastics and glass and stuff. Scrub Daddy doesn't scratch shit up. But if you use it with cold water, it stays really hard and it's really good at scrubbing, but it doesn't scratch shit up. But if you use it under hot water, it goes a lot softer. And like, obviously when it's softer, it's good for like getting in nooks and crannies and stuff because the sponge is more flexible. You can get it into tiny little spaces. It's also like they're shaped like a smiley face. So they're really good for like, I like to like, if I've got like knife handles and like cutlery handles and stuff like that, I put them like through the eye and like use that to like rub it. Like it's kind of like a masturbatory motion. I guess it's kind of like that, you know, jacking off kind of motion. But like if you got something the right kind of size, like putting it in the hole of a Scrub Daddy and, you know, giving it a good you know, like it works really well. It sounds bad, but it works really well. They're really good. They are really good sponges. They're super versatile. They will run you more expensive than like ordinary sponges, but I think they last a lot better than regular sponges. I get the we use for Scrub Daddy wand. You know when you get like the wands, like the brushes, you fill up the handle with washing up liquid and they have the little sponge attachments for the end. I use those because my skin is really sensitive. I can't actually wash dishes like in like, you know how like a lot of people will like run a sink full of hot water and put the soap in the water and stuff and then wash in like the water. I can't do that because the washing up liquid burns my hands really bad. I've even tried using like the sensitive like washing up liquids and stuff and they still burn my hands. Like I cannot get around it. So, but I don't like wearing rubber gloves because I'm clumsy, and like if I wear rubber gloves I feel like I don't have enough like tactile connection with anything, and I just drop stuff and break it. So I can't use rubber gloves either. So when they started doing those dishwashing wands with the washing up liquid in them, I like using them because that greatly minimizes my contact with the washing up liquid. So I can do a decent amount of washing up liquid with them before like stray bits of like bubbles and stuff like burn my hands. So I use them, and I used to use the Dishmatic brand of brushes like that, but they wear out really quickly. And when I saw Scrub Daddy did one, I was like, I'm going to try a Scrub Daddy one. And I'm not even joking, they easily last 5 times longer than a Dishmatic. They last so much longer than the other brands. They're so much better. They're worth paying the extra for, in my opinion. I also think they've got a better shaped handle. I prefer the Scrub Daddy handle, and it has like a nice like rubberized texture to it. So even when it's wet, it's still decently grippy. I really like them. I will gladly shill myself for Scrub Daddy. Scrub Daddy is well worth it, in my opinion. Still sounds a little sussy. It does sound a little sussy, but it does work. Have to jump in front of the train tomorrow. Nixon, no! No! I'm not going to say you can't, but I feel like that is one of the worst ways to go. That is so bad for the other innocent people involved. I feel you. Saturday we came back from shopping at the mall, and Hay was like, I want my new phone now. At first it was supposed to be picked up at a shopping centre close by. Then they didn't have it, so then we had to go to a larger one, and it was so moody because... Wait, was that I was so moody? Because I needed to go out again after being out at the mall. I was ready to sit at home for the rest of the... Yeah, like, I cannot deal with, like, the interruptions or, like, changes of plans and stuff, Geary. Like, it fucks me up. And it will put me in, like, literally in such a bad mood. I'm the same. I will be so fucking moody, like, with like, surprise changes of plan. That's why, like, I often get really shitty at mum. Because, like, she has eventually learned, more often than not now, she does tell me if she has plans. But, like, there was, like, a big period of time where, like, mum would never tell me if she wanted to do something. And I would, like, turn up to her house, and then she'd just be like, oh, by the way, we're going to the tip today. And, like, it would be a day that I'd, like, worn a brand new jumper around or something like that, you know, that I didn't really want to get dirty or grubby or anything. And then she'd be like, we're going to the tip. And I'm like, what? Or she'd be like, oh, I really need your help with something in the garden. And she'd want me to, like, help dig out a tree in the garden, you know, which, again, is, like, messy, dirty, sweaty work. And, like, I wouldn't be dressed appropriate to, like, do the things she wanted to do and stuff like that. And I'd always be so fucking moody. Or, like, it would be something simple. Like, you know, she'd be like, oh, I really want to pop into town and go to Primark. But, like, I wore, like, my prettier but less comfortable shoes. So I didn't want to be traipsing around town in my pretty but less comfortable shoes, you know? Because if I'd known we were going into town, I would have worn the not so pretty but more comfortable shoes, you know? Like I have to plan. Like, I have to know what I'm doing. I have to know what I'm doing, you know? Like, and like, I will dress and prepare accordingly. I don't like surprises. It fucks me up so bad. It fucks me up so bad. And, like, my mum's always like, whenever she, like, tells me stuff, she's like, I know, I've got to tell you because you'll just get moody if I don't. And I'm just like, yes, I like to know the plan. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to know the plan. And she's always just like, I know, you'll get shitty with me, so I'm telling you now. She'll, like, ring me up the day before, and she'll be like, I know you'll get shitty with me if I don't tell you, so just so you know, we're going to B&M tomorrow. And, like, if I know in advance, it's fine. I'll just be like, okay. You know, I got no problem doing the things. I just need to know that I'm doing the thing, you know? I just need to know that I'm doing a thing. And then I'm happy. Then I'm happy. Like, I just need to know. Like, you can't just spring surprise things on me. I'm just like, no. Like, one time, a couple of weeks ago, like, back earlier on this year, like, in the summertime, like, Mia just, like, walked into my room. It's just, like, randomly out of nowhere. And he's like, we should go to the zoo. And I'm like, what? And he's like, we should go to the zoo. We haven't been for ages. And I was like, no. And he was like, what do you mean no? It's like, don't you like the zoo? He's like, I'm off work this week. Like, it'd be nice. And I'm just like, no, like it's too sudden. Like, you can't just walk into my room out of nowhere and just be like, let's go to the zoo. Bearing in mind, it's Muggins here that has to drive us to the zoo too, by the way. And Mia's not taking me to the zoo. I mean, he's taking me in the sense that he would pay for it, but I'd be the one that has to drive there, and I don't even like driving, but I would have to be the one to drive us, like the 40-minute drive to the zoo, and then back again at the end. And I was just like, no. And Mia was so confused. He was like, but I thought you liked the zoo. And I was like, I do. I love the zoo. But, like, you can't just walk into my room and say, we should go to the zoo. Like, what the fuck? Only daddy I know is Daddy DJ. Who is Daddy DJ? I don't know Daddy DJ by name. I might know them if I heard a song maybe, but I don't know them by name. I always forget to collect spoons. Now you gotta collect your spoons. You see how many spoons I have in here, chat? You gotta take some of them away from me. I will drown in my spoons if you don't take some. Don't let me drown in the spoons, okay? Are you going to play Overwatch later? Fuck no. No thanks, I'm good. I'm not an Overwatch girly. I haven't played Overwatch since like the last time I played Overwatch, Sombra was a brand new character in Overwatch 1. That was the last time I played Overwatch. I don't remember when Sombra was added, but however long ago that was the last time I played Overwatch, and I have no intention of going back. I got no issue with people who play Overwatch. If that's your cup of tea, that's fine. It's not for me. I'm not really like a competitive shooter kind of girly. I like single player games. I like chill games. I don't like PvP and stuff. You'd think it wouldn't be too difficult just to tell the plans beforehand. You would think so, Vito. You would think so, but apparently not. Apparently not. Where were you in the 90s? DJ Daddy is iconic. Daddy DJ is iconic. Like I said, I might know them, but like I don't know them by name. I'm not very good with like band names and stuff. I don't really remember like the names of like songs and albums and bands and stuff very well. Yeah, I don't retain information like that. So if I heard a song of theirs, I would possibly know it, but I don't know it by name, you know? DJ Daddy sounds wrong. That was pretty early. It was pretty early, yeah. I know it was a long time ago. I know it was a long time ago. I did like Sombra. Her little like character video thing was iconic. The little boop. So good. Sombra was a very cool character. And she's like black and purple as well, and like kind of edgy looking. Like, what's not to love? What's not to love? We love a black and purple edgy bitch. She was a very cool character. I was a Soldier 76 main because I have daddy issues. Sorry, no sorry. Soldier 76 is my dad because I never had one. My dad always changes plans like 5 seconds before the OG plan was going to happen. He doesn't actually say anything and pisses me the fuck off because then he acts like we knew or it's not big. Oh man, I hate it when people like belittle you and they're just like, it's not a big deal. It's just a change of plans. And I'm like, it's a big deal to me. Like, what do you mean this isn't a big deal? based on your playlist, are you excited for the new Wolf in Sheep's Clothing coming out? No, on account of I don't know what Wolf in Sheep's Clothing is off the top of my head. Again, it might be something I do know, but I just don't know that I know it because I'm not good with names. Mercy / support main here. I don't trust anyone not to get into trouble. I used to play... Soldier 76 was definitely like my main character. And then my kind of like second main characters would probably be split between D.Va and Lucio. But I wasn't very good with Lucio. I just found him fun. He was just, you know, he was cute and funny, and it was really fun to just like ride around on the walls and stuff and play your funny little songs. I don't think I was a very good Lucio player, but I did like playing Lucio. I probably let down every single team I played Lucio on, but I had fun. I was a little bit... I wasn't completely anti-Mercy. I would play Mercy, and Mercy was pretty fun. I would say Mercy was my favorite support that I actually used as a support. But I just hated the... I kind of resented her because like the whole stigma of like, oh, you're a girl, you should play Mercy. And, you know, I'm just a resistant little bitch, and that just makes me not want to play Mercy, you know? If you tell me, you know, you should do this thing because you're X, I'm not gonna do it. I will cut off my nose to spite my face. I am 100% the kind of girly who will cut off their nose to spite their face. If you tell me I should play Mercy because I'm a girl, I'm gonna fucking load up Reinhardt or something just to fucking spite you. I will. You tell me to play Mercy, I'm gonna go in as like Reinhardt or Roadhog just out of pure spite and pettiness. Back when I cared. I'm not a fan of Blizzard recently. Yeah, same. Same. I was a little bit excited for Overwatch 2 because like remember when they said there was going to be like the single player like campaign and shit like that, and I was excited for that because like, I really enjoyed like the little like PvE like event modes they did and stuff in Overwatch 1. I really enjoyed that shit. I enjoyed that more than like the you know PvP part of it. So I was excited about that part of Overwatch 2 when they said they were going to do that. And then remember like a year or so ago, like however long ago it was now, when they came out and they were just like, oh, actually, remember that thing we promised? Yeah, no. And yeah, I never played Overwatch 2 anyway, but I would maybe have gone back if they if they did that campaign. I probably would have given it a go, but Overwatch died for me when they said that wasn't happening anymore. I was just like, yeah, bye. Don't care anymore. No, Via's at the train stop. Sticky. Chat, I don't want to leave, but I have to leave. I have to leave because Mia is ready to be picked up from the stinky train station. And I did say over den stream when he was ready to pick up, so I'm gonna stick with that. Yo, but Reinhardt was fun. Reinhardt was fun. Also sexy as fuck. Don't even at me. If you don't think Reinhardt is sexy, just leave. I don't want that kind of negativity in my space. If you don't find grey old men sexy, then we can't be friends. I'm sorry. But yeah, make him wait. What's he gonna do? Walk home? I mean, technically he could walk home, but he'd be pretty fucking knackered. I think the train station's about 3-4 miles away. It's not like ridiculously far away, but it's not where it is. Like a lot of like half, I would say half the route isn't very well pedestrianized, so it's not super walkable. No, don't be mean. He has a long day tomorrow. I wouldn't know because he doesn't tell me his plans, so I don't know what he's doing tomorrow. Anyway, I am gonna do what I said. I am gonna leave here. on the grounds that we didn't get any raids today anyway, I'm just going to end now. I'm not going to bother raiding out or anything. Should I raid out? No, because I don't really like raiding and running. Raiding and running just feels wrong. I feel like when I raid out, I like to like stop and hang around and chat for a bit and stuff, you know? It feels polite. It feels like the right thing to do. But I can't do that right now. Because I do have to leave to go pick him up. And the sooner I pick him up, the sooner I get to come home again and put my gym jams back on. So yeah, no, I'm not going to raid out today. I'm going to be lazy. I'm not going to raid out today. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today, everyone. I had a lot of fun. It's been really nice to stream again. I know we didn't end up doing anything, which is kind of a shame. But it is what it is. I will maybe have a plan tomorrow. I don't know. I'll think about it this evening. I'll think about... Oh, no, actually, I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. I have my flu jab tomorrow. So it depends if my flu jab makes me feel bad or not. Tomorrow's stream depends on how my flu jab makes me feel. But yeah, if I come up with a plan, I'll let you guys know on Discord. If I don't come up with a plan, then it'll be a fun little surprise. It'll be a fun little surprise. If anyone new here is still hanging around, if you had a nice time here, if you want to follow me anywhere else, you can find all my socials and everything there. My Blue Sky, my Twitter. Yes, I updated it with my Blue Sky link. I did it. I did the thing. Everything's there. The Blue Sky, the Twitter, the Discord, my YouTube, my TikTok, my merch shop. My commissions page, which currently isn't open, but like everything Megu related, all my little corners, all my little dirty corners of the internet, you can find them all there. So if you want to check me out anywhere else, you can. Those are all the places you will find me. If you don't find me on those links, then it's not me, okay? Don't trust imposter Megus. Don't trust imposter Megus, okay? If you didn't get to Megu from those links, it's not me, okay? But yeah, have a great rest of your day, whatever you get up to, guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Flu jab pending. I love you all. Bye bye. I will drink and stretch before I leave. Thank you, Mr. Lion.